hello there. I mean, I'm Benjamin James Magrdichian. Actually, just hello there. I knew you were here. I set up these cameras, and in fact, a third-party app. I set up these cameras, and I'm live streaming to you from my TikTok and my YouTube account. That's right. No matter where you're watching me from, I'm here to hang out with you if you want to hang out with me. I did set up the camera outside. It looks a little overexposed, but we're going to have to deal with it because that's just going to be how it is. Because I've got myself just an iPad and an iPhone filming myself right now, and the audio quality is also just from these devices as is. I haven't plugged in any additional equipment because this is mainly a reality TV show of me, Benjamin James Magrdichian, here on TikTok and on YouTube. No matter where you're watching me from, you can rewatch these live streams on YouTube whenever you want. You can also watch these live streams on a different account if you're watching here on TikTok, because these live streams don't always end up here on this Balavoon account, which is my second TikTok account. You know, we got some multiples. We like to post a lot of content. Sometimes the app isn't cool with you posting a whole bunch of stuff. Just a quick tip to those of you that also like to post. If you feel like the algorithm isn't sharing your videos a lot, maybe make more than one account and share more videos. You also could potentially build 2 accounts. TikTok's weird. Sometimes it ends up being better just creating multiple accounts. It doesn't really matter. We're not talking about that right now. We're hanging out outside and we're going to have some projects. That's right. You see a Christmas tree right here. It is March, but there is a Christmas tree behind me. There's also a pile of cardboard. We're going to rip up that pile of cardboard. We're going to do something with this Christmas tree. It's a daytime live stream. We're outdoors. So we'll end up going inside, cooking dinner and eating dinner together. And that's what's going to be happening in this live stream on TikTok and on YouTube. No matter where you're watching me from, though, you can let me know how I'm doing by just like commenting, giving me a follow, also sharing the live stream. If you're watching on YouTube, it's great to have you here. We do have a live chat experience, so do feel free to interact with people and make some friends. Those moderators that keep that live chat safe are important to give a shout out to because I appreciate them and I appreciate you for appreciating them. It's Peaceful Kevin, Brandon, Liz, Gabby, Sarah So Indian, and we've got ourselves Danita, Danny DeVito. There might be another one. I mean, maybe Noah is also a moderator here on YouTube. It is great to have them. I do appreciate them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. If you're watching here on TikTok, we've got ourselves a buttload of moderators in the room right here on my Balavoon account, and they are great people. Give them a shout out. Tell them they're doing a great job. I can't interact with the chat too much right now, but I do see someone sent me a rose, but I did put the camera pretty far away because I'm going to do this activity. But it is nice to see people jumping in. It looks like Noah's in the room over here on TikTok. We do got a lot of moderators over here, though, so let's keep me focused. Over here on TikTok, let's just give a shout out to the moderators that are here as well. We've already given the shout out to the moderators here on YouTube, but if you haven't, give a shout out to them as well. Make a friend with them. If you're here on TikTok, though, you just got to give a shout out to, I believe it's Juliet, Bobo Gizmo. It's Juliet, Danny DeVito, who's also known as Danita, Sarah So Indian, and Miranda Soranda? Rosanna Miranda, and gosh, Miss Woods X. You know what? I'm so confused about whose moderators where. We're just going to say thank you to those people for right now. If I'm forgetting someone, we'll end up bringing attention to them later on in the live stream. Regardless, I like to bring attention to the moderators because they make the chat safe for you and for me, and they differ the trolls away, and they also mute things so that it's not inappropriate and it does get weird. And we're going to be doing a different type of live stream tonight here on TikTok and on YouTube, where it's really actually still daytime, so it's not even nighttime yet. But I do need to post another video that I've already have like ready to be posted. It's just me making sure to post short form content because I am on multiple platforms. You can find me in multiple places, multiple spaces. I'm here to hang out with you on YouTube and TikTok right now, though, live. But you can also follow me on Instagram, and you can follow me on this platform YouTube, that platform TikTok. You can also follow me on my main account on TikTok as well, which is Benjamin.Magrdichian. It is great to be here no matter where you're watching me from in the world. I'm going to be doing some stuff in my front yard, and you could be watching me do that stuff. Yes, this is a Christmas tree. We're going to do something with this Christmas tree. We're also going to do something with all this cardboard. Strip. I felt like it. I do need to post one more video still, but that's going to be happening soon. And it looks like one of the cameras fell. Oh no. Yeah, one of the cameras did fall. It's okay. This one is an outdoor camera. Filming outdoor things. It's a time lapse. I'll put a time lapse down here. Anyways, it is fun to be doing these live stream experiences. They are reality TV of me, Benjamin James Magrdichian. I have the time today to do some outside chores, and you can join me here on the interweb, on YouTube and on TikTok. Thanks for being here. I'm posting a video here on YouTube, so there's also going to be a short that's posted right now. Not a short of me doing this, though, which I could make a video of me doing this, but I am live streaming it, which is going to make it a lot easier. I won't need to edit this later. I still got a bunch of other videos. I really need to start thinking about how I'm going to be distributing some of those videos as well. It doesn't really matter. I can create as many accounts as I can, but it just seems like I'd like to film myself doing some basic things all the time. It is pretty basic, and it is just what it looks like when I do this and that, and then this and that, and then that and this. So because of that, I can make endless amounts of them. The format's crazy. But then again, you could do the same thing too. I mean, you could make what's it look like when you use a sledge hammer? I think that's the video. Yeah, that's right. I'm posting a video right now that it's basically me showing people what it looks like when I use a sledgehammer. Location: San Gabriel Valley. Nice. All right. No, that's good for me. All right. Okay. Well, we're still here live on TikTok and on YouTube. Thanks for joining in. Feel free to share this live stream. Feel free to push like and let me know how I'm doing. Any gift, any like, any share that I get, I do appreciate it. Thanks for joining in and being part of the live stream experience. It'll be an interesting one. I've been delaying to do this, so by filming myself, I'm going to take care of it. Yeah, that's what's happening. Best way to get myself to do something sometimes, especially when I realize I have time to do that said thing, it's to just live stream myself doing it, so it holds me reliable and responsible, because I've figured out strategies to do it. If I film myself doing it and it's live streaming, it feels a little bit more intense. It also makes the live streaming experience more fun for me. And I'm always trying to figure out where I want to live stream, because I could do this, I could do that, and doing things that I necessarily need to force myself to do are probably the best live streams to do, especially since I'll chit chat as much as possible, because I'll delay it for as long as I can. Now, we've got ourselves a Christmas tree right here. I know you're thinking it's March. Why is there a Christmas tree in this live stream? Well, to be honest, I haven't done anything with the Christmas tree to make it so then the Christmas tree isn't here anymore. I should be like ripping it apart and making a pile of it so that I can start a fire later. But I keep forgetting to do it. But not really. I just haven't had time. But I have time right now, which is actually really strange. Middle of the week, basically. But I do have to do some other things next week, or for the rest of the week. But there's probably something else I'm missing to do also right now. You know, it's okay. It's going to be okay. I think there is something I should be doing. I can't remember what it is. It's probably an independent thing. Yeah, but I got a whole bunch of cardboard right here that I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with. I think I can cut it up a lot. This is a Costco box. But by doing this, it'll make it easier to dispose of all of these boxes. If I give them a good cut, and at least decrease the pile, I can start putting them into the trash can. One at a time. Oh wow, some of these boxes. Yeah, you're just watching me do things outside for right now. It is a live stream. It's reality TV at its best. If you just want to watch me doing things, that's what's happening right now. I can't really interact with the chat, but I will interact with the chat. We've got some great people in the chat. I do appreciate them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. But we're doing this live stream a little differently today. You're just watching me do stuff. I'm deciding to film myself earlier in the day doing things that I'm going to do anyways. But I normally don't film myself earlier in the day. No, I normally just do the eating and the cooking videos. But I'm live streaming and trying something different right now. But here on YouTube, it's a documentation of it. And here on TikTok, it's just the content that's right now on this account. But this account normally doesn't live stream on a regular basis. If you're watching for the first time, I live stream on a different account. You can follow me on that account if you want. It's Benjamin Magrdichian. Yeah, I know, right? Magrdichian. I mispronounce it all the time. Some of these I'm just trying to cut up even more because they're already oddly shaped. Okay, that's good enough. As long as it can fold on itself. That's what we're going for right there. Yeah. And then this is going to decrease the pile. Now some of these boxes are like packing boxes. That's a lot. You know, the big mistake was letting this pile get soaked in the rain. It's all wet. But it's happening where I'm taking care of it now. That's happening, right? But it's definitely, yeah, I could have done this earlier. At least the Christmas tree will also be something we get to do today. Unless this takes forever. Yeah, I was going to be lazy about doing this, but it is important to do some of these things. Keep the house in good order. Not to have a pile of cardboard in your front yard. No one needs to see that. No, it's been too long. Well, it's still kind of wet, too. I guess I just rip it apart. No, I cut it there. Since it's so wet. Well, actually that worked. Oh, okay. Put that down there. Yeah. We don't got much more cardboard to cut up. Where'd I get this cardboard, you say? Oh, well, my mother had a whole bunch of cardboard that needed to be thrown away at her house. And it was taking too long to do, like, multiple loads of cardboard. To where it just frustrated her that there was a pile of cardboard that was in the backyard next to the trash cans. Honestly, it was really hard to try to like get in a certain amount of cardboard every week because they were still like, my mom orders a lot of Amazon boxes, so sometimes her trash can would actually fill up. Not important. What's important is they're from my parents and I took them. It was frustrating my mom to see a pile. So it doesn't really frustrate me to see a pile, plus I'll eventually take care of it if it's at my house, so you just kind of give it to me. It's kind of what I was like, yeah, just take the cardboard. Help them how you can, especially if your parents are older. And if your parents are young, you know, they can take care of themselves. This is two boxes inside of each other? No, that can't be right. They're just two boxes. There we go. See, I don't know if I'm just not getting in deep enough. Usually it's much faster. Maybe I just haven't done it in a while. Regardless, if you're just tuning in, you're just watching a live stream of me in my front yard, ripping up some cardboard, and then I'm going to cut up a Christmas tree, it looks like. I don't have an axe, so I don't really know how I'm going to do that. No. Let's do outward. So welcome to the live stream experience here on TikTok or on YouTube. No matter where you're watching me from, I'm here to hang out with you. I'm going to talk a little while, and then, you know, I'll come back over here and do more things. I'll see who's in the room in just a second. We'll interact, but I just want to watch some guy cutting up cardboard and then doing some other things in the front yard. Okay, there we go. Next one. Guess I gotta do. Oh, that's perfect. So if I do, there we go. Nice, right? Well, sometimes you just kind of pick it up. We don't got much left, but just be mindful on how big the pile is. Well, could just rip up a bunch of it. It is a live stream with me. I'm doing what I can, ripping up the cardboard, making it happen. Yeah. Well, there's too much tape right there, so what do I do? Oh, I know what I do. That's the whole reason I brought myself a little bit of a sharp friend right here. That's right. Cutting up cardboard, getting it taken care of. Wouldn't be able to do without this guy right here. There it is. Well, we made it work. Alright. That's another piece of cardboard ripped out. And another piece. This one, I think. Right now, there's also a pile of electronic waste for all this stuff. Now, these ones are still wet. Don't I just... Yeah, they're pretty wet. You know, just ripping up cardboard. This isn't that fancy of a live stream, but it is still something you can watch me do. If you're really bored at work and you're in a situation you like being in, you're with people you don't really want to pay attention to, and you come across this live stream, well, I'm happy to be that entertainment to you and distract you from the things that are boring you most. But if you're doing other things and those things are important and you're watching me anyways, I'm honored to be here as a distraction. So thanks for allowing me to be here. Now the live stream is just reality TV basically at its best. I do interact when I can with the chat, but these are live streaming experiences where you can interact with other people as well in the live chat experience. We got great moderators to keep that chat safe, so do feel free to interact and make some friends. It is fun to be here, and it is fun to have you here, so do let me know how I'm doing. You can either give me a like by tapping that screen and then sending this live stream to anybody that you know would also like to watch me. That's right, liking and sharing. I'm saying if you want to do it, I would appreciate it. Man, saying it all the time though, sometimes it gets real weird. I say it a lot if you watch my live stream. I promote myself within my live stream all the time. It makes sense. As I continue to grow, I have to do it. Just like it's only the right thing to do. Just like how I have to say every once in a while, hey, if you want to follow me on Instagram, you should follow me on Instagram too. Because the more I grow and the more videos that people watch of me, more likely it'll be more of a side hustle that I can really depend on. I don't make much from it. The idea there is to just pay for at least one aspect of life. Maybe car payments. Yeah, my social media could at least pay for that aspect of my life. That'd be nice, you know. I'm one of them hustlers, you know. I freelance. Yeah. Well, I'm here to still hang out with you. It doesn't really matter. It's the middle of the week. I was able to do this. I hope you're able to watch. It is nice to do one during the day. I should actually do more during the day, in my opinion. I mean, I don't normally do that, but it's happening. You're witnessing it. How much more card? Oh, that's pretty much... Okay, so I have to really cut these guys up quite a bit. So these ones are the biggest pieces. I'm just gonna put them to the side right there. We've got ourselves a pile of cardboard like none other. We're actually going to move where that pile is as well. Yeah, it's a chair. It's not really important. No one really wants that chair, so that chair's been rejected. So it's just like an outside chair that's just starting to deteriorate. But we keep it around because sometimes it's fun to sit down in chairs. I don't know if you feel that way, but I feel that way. I know I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun. Okay. I threw this further away, but the whole purpose of keeping this was actually to see if I could just shove a whole bunch of cardboard in it. it'll make things easier. And I can just take stuff out of this, try to add it to our trash for a while, maybe burn some of it. I don't know. I'm here to hang out with you for right now, but I don't know what I'm going to be doing. It's like an old bedpost thing. Also, this wet cardboard's actually turning out to be pretty nice that I could just kind of jam it in here and, you know, take care of it that way. If you're just tuning in though, welcome to my live stream. I'll interact with the chat best I can in the future. We're going to be doing this outside for a little while, then we're going to go inside, we're going to cook some food, which reminds me I need to defrost some chicken. I need to get that chicken out so the chicken gets nice and, you know, capable of being cooked. Hopefully some teriyaki chicken. That's what I'm hoping for tonight. I don't know what's going on with you, but I know what's going on with me. I'm here doing some yard work in my front yard, and really just not like yard work like gardening, which is what I usually like to do, but this time I just got a pile of cardboard that I really need to take care of. And as the son of a man that worked in waste management, I know what I'm doing when it comes to cutting up cardboard and putting it into things. Yeah. Oh, that's too bad. No. Give me a second. There we go. All right. So we've got this now pretty set. See how much we can get in here. We're not trying to do the whole tile, but it's easier to get rid of cardboard if it's kind of piled up. Then if it rains again, well, if this stuff's really wet, I want to like compress it even more. After it rains, that's like the best time to do it. This is pretty much it though, right? Yep. The soft ones are disposed of mostly. We'll do this one as well. I know, right? Did you expect yourself to be watching me in my front yard cleaning up cardboard today? Is that something you woke up saying? Because I'm not sure if you did, but I'm live streaming this. You could be watching it, enjoying it, if that's something you really want to do. If you don't want to do it, that's okay. It's not, you know, my fault. Regardless, the algorithm brought you here, so the algorithm probably knows. That like this. Yeah, just put like a couple pieces into the trash can every. It's gonna take forever. Should probably end up taking some of this back to my parents' house. But since it's already ripped up, it'll be easier. I'll get a couple pieces every time I go over there. If I get it to stay in the trash can and my mom doesn't realize it's there, it won't matter. It's exactly what she wants. And that's what we're doing right now. Trying to make sure that other people's lives are easier when we can't actually contribute. That's at least what I'm doing. But I always help my mom. I don't know if you help your mom, but maybe I'm giving you that inspiration. If not, that's okay. I don't want to force you to do anything. But I do want to provide you an opportunity to observe someone like me cutting up cardboard and a Christmas tree in just a second. You know, we're doing a March live. We're doing a March live stream where we're cutting up a Christmas tree. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Big pieces of cardboard. I think this one had like a mattress in it or something. It could be cut again. It's too big. Both of them are. I know, right? I like cutting cardboard every once in a while. I mean, not really. When I have to, I'm not going to try to skip out on it. Actually, I've been delaying to do this for a while. I've been installing this for some time now. This is a task that it has been long enough, so now I need to take care of it. And by live streaming myself doing it, I'm making a commitment to actually finishing it. Because hey, when you live stream yourself doing something and you don't accomplish that thing, the whole world knows, not just one person or nobody. Yeah, that's right. If I decided to stop doing this, it's documented, so it makes it so that I follow through. Yeah, you know, live streaming something like this, you don't need to see what it looks like when I'm doing it, but showing you what it looks like when I'm doing it also helps me do it. Ain't that just the best? That's why live streaming is confusing sometimes. It's a lot of fun to do. It's also weird to do sometimes because, like, you feel like you're in a reality TV show that's never ending and it has no real plot or material attached. I mean, a lot of these live streams are just people either playing video games or people doing battles or people talking about their feelings or updating maybe people on fascinating pop culture news. Well, that's just news. Yeah. We need to go back to the days that like movie stars. Well, I mean, like, I think we need to go back to the days that it's kind of like the pop culture outweighed all politics, and people really loved talking about the pop culture that didn't include any politics. Yeah, we need to go back to that. That was way more fun. Talking about politics all the time is a bit of a downer. Like, you know, when I leave my my iPad onto autoplay when I'm watching YouTube, it gets real political real fast. It starts with some fun videos, and then it turns into some daily shows and clips of the news, some Johnny guy, then back to clips of the news. Just I don't like it being so present. Whatever happened to the good old days that we were just satisfied with the fact that Britney Spears shaved her head? Everyone would just talk about that all the time. Why do we always have to talk about what's happening in politics? I mean, people are like, oh, if we don't do that, then we won't be aware of what's happening. I don't think we're aware of what's happening when we talk about it all the time either. It's real deceptive. Yeah, you just kind of let things play out, I guess. I'm not sure. Regardless, this is a live stream where we don't talk about politics, so we're not going to talk about that. It is something that I'm trying to do here to create positive form, fun content for you and for me to be able to hang out. We got some wind. It's probably affecting the live stream to some degree. There we go. Yeah, but you're still probably able to hear me a little bit. Most likely. We still got more of these to do? Okay. We do need to take some time to acknowledge the chat, because I do like you guys coming in, and if you're taking the time to say something to me, I should at least take the time to acknowledge you. It is fun to do these live streams, but they are social live streams. They're not just reality TV. It's more like a live stream of me hanging out in real time with you on a FaceTime that never ends. Basically. Okay. Now we've got another piece right here. And oh well, was I cutting this already? Looks like I tried to cut this earlier. Someone did. You know, maybe not me. Oh. Dang it. I can't get myself to straighten my hand out and to go down. That's weird. I'm not able to do any of the clean cuts. I've done this a lot. I can do this better. Whatever. Oh, right. It's also a bit wet. Maybe the blade's a bit dull. Change the blade round at least. I guess I can't change the blade. It's not coming out. Oh wait. that's lame. Okay, whatever. You know what? We're gonna just keep going. We only got things of cardboard left. Oh, right, I gotta put the, 1 second. I gotta get the chicken out of the freezer. Okay, perfect. Oh. Yeah, sorry about that. I just had to go and do that. I should have done that earlier. I'm here to hang out with you if you want to hang out with me. It's almost 4 o'clock. I normally don't live stream this early, but it is great to have you, and it is great to see you here. If you're watching on YouTube, I actually can't read the chat. It won't let me again. Huh. Why not? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's nice to have Noah here and hanging out in the chat experience. You don't like having to delete messages as much as what? Oh, that's great for you to say a message to all of the followers and people that are in the chat. I appreciate you doing what you can over here on the YouTube chat, Noah. You're doing a great job. You're a great moderator. I'm giving you a shout out. Everyone give them a shout out as well. It looks like we're over here on TikTok as well, enjoying each other's presence. It looks like Danny DeVito's in the room. Danita, nice to have you here. Danita's also one of our moderators, but here on, well, actually on both, on TikTok and on YouTube. It just kind of happened yesterday. We added a lot of moderators. Yeah. It was just fun. I do hope you guys are enjoying yourself. I'll interact with the chat best I can as time goes on, but I appreciate all the likes, all the shares, and everyone being here. So do feel free to let me know how I'm doing. Give me a follow here on YouTube, here on TikTok. You can also check me out on Instagram, where I go by Benjamin Magrdichian. You can also follow me on TikTok on a different username, Benjamin.Magrdichian. Oh, look, Sarah's here. Sarah So Indian, nice to have you here. Yeah, we're doing a live stream on Sunday. We're trying something different. It is me doing live streaming actually in a different way. I have not done an outside activity in my live stream, I don't think, on both YouTube and on TikTok. Maybe on YouTube. No, I can't recollect one. But we're doing it now, and it's happening. It's an outside activity, and it's during the day. And I don't think I've actually done this before, so welcome. It is a first for me. It is a first for you as well. Feel free to share this live stream. It is great to be here, so do interact and have some fun. Try to keep things PG over here on the YouTube live stream. I'm going thrifting, and Benjamin is my earworm for today. Oh, that is so kind of you to say, Danita. I do appreciate it. It is great to be here in people's pockets, or potentially in people's hands, or potentially on someone's desktop, or just, if someone put down their phone to watch me. It's great that you've decided to watch me. I do like doing these live streams, and whether you're watching me on TikTok or on YouTube, I will interact to the best of my abilities. But the live stream is just going to be me hanging out here, cutting up some cardboard, trying to get rid of this tree. And I'm going to go cook some stuff, and we're going to eat that stuff, and I'm going to do that stuff in this live stream with you. It's just starting up a bit earlier today because I can, and I'm doing it because I want to, because it's the social media environment, and I'm also trying to still test some things out, see how things work, see what I like to do, what I don't like to do. It is live streaming, but I haven't been doing it for a year now. I haven't been doing it for a year. I have been doing it for 6-7 months now. I'm still figuring some things out, trying to figure out what I like to do and what I don't like to do is important, but also trying to figure out what type of content I want to create online is also significantly important as well. I'm here on TikTok, I'm here on YouTube, but you know, you can also follow me on Instagram where you can see I kind of have different things going on all of them, but also kind of the same thing in general. It is a live stream and it is reality TV at its best, so I am having fun with that, but I don't really like reality TV, but I don't mind making it. No, I don't mind making it with you fine people. But I see people who are saying things in the chat. It is nice. It looks like, Sarah, you need to drive safely. Danita's telling you to drive safely. Silently searches for candies in purse. No, yeah, I guess so. Silently searches. I got a bunch of new records today. Oh, that's from Noah. Noah, congratulations on getting new records. I do try to interact with the chat best I can. But you know, I want to just see who came into the room. Danita, you gave me a bunch of likes. I see you're like one of the first people to join in on the live stream here on TikTok. Watching between cleaning things, endless possibilities indeed. Yes, Danita, endless possibilities indeed. I'm glad you said that in the chat. And Jenny, thanks for saying I'm your bestie. It's great to have you in the room. Welcome back to my live stream experience. We got a lot of people liking, a lot of people joining in, and it is great to be here, but do feel free to, you know, like the live stream and share the live stream. Benjamin, you look very cool today. Oh, thanks for saying I look very cool. It is the outside area that's kind of what's going on over here. It's been a little while, but we're back outside. We're doing an outside activity. That activity is actually mainly taking care of this tree. But we are going to also continue to take care of the cardboard that's out here, but I'm trying to interact with you guys while I'm up here and while I can read what's going on in the chat. But I have set this camera pretty far away, so I won't be able to see the chat very well at all. You want to burn the Christmas tree? That'll happen in a different live stream. Not in this one, though. But thanks for saying that over here on YouTube. I do try to bring attention to both of them. All right, goodbye, Sarah So Indian. We'll see you when you come back. I'll be live streaming for a while. Don't you worry. You're not going to miss anything. You'll be able to rewatch these live streams whenever you want on YouTube, because that's basically what I do every time I live stream. I provide an opportunity for people to be able to rewatch the live streams. I'm really putting myself out there. Started my own reality TV show. It's just like this when I'm doing it. It is the reality TV shows of today that people tend to like to watch. I mean, people used to just be down to watch pointless reality TV show and TV shows that were just reruns over and over again. And now you can always watch someone doing something new that's completely unscripted and completely unedited, which, you know, is fascinating. I don't know, I've never really understood reality TV, but I don't mind making it. I mean, I don't understand what people are always so down to watch, because sometimes it really just feels like the plot is so bland. If that makes any sense. I guess there are times that maybe people feel like they can relate to what people are going through. I mean, I remember Real World? I think that's what it was on MTV. My sisters used to watch this show called Real World. And I'd watched a couple of episodes. My cousins also watched it with my sisters as well. And all my sister's friends would watch it, but that doesn't really say anything at all. Man, growing up and having older sisters, and having their friends come over too, there was always like an army of girls at the house. It was actually kind of nice. Because everyone was beautiful. Yeah, that's right. My sisters were beautiful friends. You might be watching. Maybe they're not. Regardless, it doesn't really matter. It's a fact, and they know it too. I'm here hanging out with you, and you're here hanging out with me in my live stream experience, where it's just reality TV of me doing things at my house. You're watching those things. Feel free to give me a like, give me a share. Also give me a follow here on TikTok, here on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram. I'm here to hang out with you if you want to hang out with me. I post content on a regular basis, so you can have fun with me multiple times throughout the week. This is much better. This one's wet. I don't need to cut it. We only have one left after this, I think. No. Not wet enough, apparently. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Yeah. I hope you had a good day today. I was able to finish most of the things that I need to do. pretty early on in the day, which is why we're here right now. So I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, I'm sure there's like at least 4 other things that I probably should be doing that I should technically be doing. Like getting my real ID. I should be working on that. I'm gonna have to do something about that later on tonight, though. Definitely. Before I go to bed, double check to see the process that I'm gonna have to go through to make myself get a real ID. Yeah. There's other things as well, probably. Even though I'm here on TikTok, I'm also here on YouTube, but I'm here on TikTok on a different account. And something else I wanted to do today too was at least write an appeal, but not really ask for the appeal to be appealed, just to apologize for breaking the copyright law. I tested it. I did test it. But at the same time, for those of you that don't know, I got a strike on my main TikTok account that I live stream from. That I'm not live streaming from right now, but I'm live streaming from a different account over here on TikTok right now. But that main account, you know, I was doing like a watch live stream of the Academy Awards, and I had it way too much in this shot, and it was way too loud apparently. And you know, it just like flagged it for copyright infringement, which is fair. But in my defense, it was after the opening ceremonies, and it was just when they started to do the awards, where they started to acknowledge the people that have worked in the categories and also just get them to stand up and be recognized. And a part of me just kind of felt like that part would be okay to have on in the background. But no, that part was also seized as a copyright infringement violation. But then again, I also had my friend G there that was talking up a storm to the live stream, having a great time doing it, but he was definitely, he had his moments. I thought we were going to get in trouble a couple of times, but we did get flagged actually, so we did get in trouble. It is a live stream experience like none other though, but you could have only watched it on TikTok when it was live, but it's not rewatchable. No, it isn't. But I do feel like giving an appeal, being like, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't really intend for me to really break that rule, because I just wanted to bring attention to the people that were making accomplishments in the film and TV industry, and no one really watches the Oscars anyway, so by live streaming it behind me, I kind of felt like it would give it more exposure. It was a good intention type of thing. I waited for after Conan's song and everything, so it was just going to be the reading of the talent, you know, and the awards, give it out one at a time. I kind of thought about that. I was like, oh, they're not going to flag me for... Just kind of didn't make sense. I understand for sports games, but I was like a little confused, honestly. But I guess it does make a lot of sense. So it's all on me. Yeah, honestly, I should have known better. But a part of me just really wants to bring more attention to something like the Academy Awards, which I used to care so much about when I was a kid. As we get older, the film industry gets more distant from interacting in the social media realm. They keep drawing a boundary where it's like, oh yeah, you're either an influencer or you're a movie star, but you could be a TV star / streaming actor. But you know, we still have the whole movie star, TV star system, and you know, it's like, it's just, it can be more welcome. Kind of like how 10 years ago the studio system really rejected streaming and was like, we don't like this. This isn't going to be acknowledged as really a thing. Streaming isn't a thing. We're going to just try to combat this with Hulu or something, or just try to get Netflix to be kind of dethroned a little bit by making better movies. I don't know what the heck they were thinking. The studio system, it takes like 10 years for them to catch up with what they should be doing right now. Every time. Ever since the artists all died. That's right. The artists that ran the studios were good at staying in the times. An example is like Walt Disney. He was making movies, but when TV came around, he wasn't like, oh no, we're not doing this. I need people to go to the movie theaters. He was like, oh, we'll do this too, to promote the movies that we make and to promote the park that we have. It's just to promote. It's just another avenue to get to an audience. I don't understand why it's not being embraced entirely. Like these social media apps should be bought out by studios pretty much immediately. They just create content. I'm surprised none of the studios tried to buy up Vine or Twitter or Instagram. Like, why wouldn't the studios try to buy it? It's content. It's creating content. It's basically like productions that are being created by the average Joe rather than the full-on film crew. It's like really raw Indian filming, or really raw indie filming. You know, like indie films, like Independence. Because basically this is an independent live stream right now. This is me live streaming to you, independently, creating my own reality TV show. Don't you think the studio system should have probably jumped on this when it comes to me doing that on TikTok and on YouTube? They had opportunities to buy YouTube. They all did. But big tech's really winning. They see the future. I'm just so disappointed in the film industry. Me getting a mark, that's bad, but my logic to why I tried to have the Academy Awards in the background is to provide more content promoting movies. Because it does kind of feel like the movie theater is also dying at the same time. It's just not that great of an experience when you go see a movie. It costs so much. Sometimes the popcorn's stale. It's not a universal experience everywhere anymore. But it is fun still when you end up in like a theater experience that has a bunch of people there. You kind of get to do it all together as a group. This one's so wet that I'm just gonna rip it up a lot. This is the last one, and then we start taking care of the Christmas tree. I've been ranting and hanging out with you in my live stream so far for like, what, an hour? Regardless of how long it's been, I do appreciate you being here. Feel free to give me a follow. Let me know how I'm doing. Also, feel free to check me out on Instagram, because I'm here on TikTok and on YouTube live streaming, but I'm also on Instagram as Benjamin Magrdichian. If you're watching me here on TikTok, this is my second account, and my first account is Benjamin.Magrdichian. That's right. You can follow me in two different places, two different spaces on TikTok, but you can also watch me in two different places, two different spaces, as in I'm live streaming on both these platforms on a regular basis. Yeah, I try to keep it up. I usually don't get flagged at all on YouTube because, well, I'm more careful on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube's been around a long time. Yeah, I test it on TikTok sometimes. It also just like feels like TikTok's made for you to test it on. You know, but I'll end up without an account if I keep testing it, so I guess I have to stop doing that. But it was a lot of fun to just kind of use TikTok the way that, you know, dang, the internet isn't necessarily made to be used, but this is not gonna cut right because it's like really dried out cardboard. It was really wet, you could feel it. Let's keep going. Okay. We're going to be moving on to the next part of this live stream, which is taking care of this tree in just a second. I'm here with you. If you're here with me, welcome to my live stream experience. I'm Benjamin James Magrdichian. This is something I like to do. Cut cardboard. I know what you're thinking. Why? I don't know. I'm doing it. Well, actually, I'm doing it because I need to throw it all away. Cutting it up is going to make it a lot easier to put it into the trash can. But that's really not what's important right now. What's important right now is you're watching me use a box cutter that I feel like I should be replacing the blade, cutting the like funkiest shaped piece of cardboard. This piece of cardboard is so oddly shaped right now. You know, all of this cardboard's been like wet and dried and wet and dried again. Okay. Look at that. Yeah, we got this. Okay, so now we have that down. We've got to cut it in different spots as well. Maybe here? Cardboard, nice and cut up. good. This one's just giving me some trouble. There it is. Perfect. One more piece should do. Let's do right here. See, now that's how it should have been most of the time. You see how fast that cut was? Why wasn't I doing that earlier? I guess it wasn't that dull. Maybe I just wasn't sticking it in. Alright, that takes care of that. The pile's just smaller. And since it's all ripped up, it'll be a lot easier to dispose of. Plus, I think it rains again tomorrow. And if it rains again tomorrow, I could rip it up even more and make it even smaller. But still, this is a good step forward. I'm here to hang out with you if you want to hang out with me. Hi, Haley. Hey, Peaceful Kevin. Nice to have you guys in the room. It's nice to see people are jumping in and being part of the live stream experience, both on TikTok and on YouTube. No matter where you're watching me from, feel free to share this live stream. I'm Benjamin James Magrdichian, live streaming to you from my house where I'm in my front yard. I've ripped up some cardboard. I'm going to take care of this Christmas tree. That's right, a Christmas tree in March. That's right. You're seeing a Christmas tree that's from March, that is in March, that was from Christmas, and that needs to be taken care of. We're going to need to rip off all the branches and cut it up a little bit, and that's what's going to happen at the end of this live stream. We'll end up going inside. So when I'm done doing this, we're still doing stuff. It's not going to end actually right after that. This is a live stream where you can just walk around with me. It is a lot of fun doing these live streams. This is a daytime live stream. This isn't something I normally do, but I'm here live on YouTube and on TikTok. You can check me out on Instagram, and I'm here to hang out with you if you really want to hang out with me. But for the most part, we're going to be cooking in a little while, but for the most part, we're going to be focusing on what we're doing right now. I know they're not edited. This is not scripted or going to be edited at all. You'll be able to rewatch this whenever you want. Ain't that just the best? It is me having some fun in my live stream experience, so I do hope you're having some fun. You can let me know how I'm doing at any time of the day. At any time of the day. That's right. I guess you could tell me at any time of the day. I'm just saying things. I'm also trying to take a break, but I also want to keep talking while I take that break. I mean, if you're watching me, I'm supposed to be amusing you, ain't I? No, I don't really have to if I don't want to. Regardless, I am here to hang out with you if you really want to hang out with me, so let me know how I'm doing, and feel free to give me that follow. It is great to be here, though. I do appreciate you allowing me to be in your space, so thank you for letting me be something that can entertain you. It is fun to do these live streams, but we got to move on to the next part, which is taking care of this tree. That's right, you're watching me in my front yard, taking care of things. Just as is. Just as is. Alright, well, I don't want to be on TikTok while on TikTok. That seems pretty pointless. I do want to check something really quick, though. We're just checking something. We're coming right back. Don't you worry about it. I'm coming right back. I'm paying attention to you. I'm paying attention to you, definitely. I haven't forgot that I'm live streaming at all. Okay. Alright. You see, if you're watching me and you're like, I watch your live stream, I also know you in real life, and I sent you a text message and you didn't respond. Look at me. I'm on top. Oh, wait. Hold on. There's another one, too. There is me. Nice. Look at that. I can be reliable and live stream myself. That is just the best part about these. I mean, I'm an adult trying to do my thing, and you're watching me and doing my thing as an adult. Yeah. I mean, it's reality TV in my 30s. This is the best type of documentation I guess I could do. I'm so grateful I didn't do it when I was younger. And people are like, oh, if only you started when you were younger. I feel like that version of me definitely would have not thrived at all being live streamed. He was too addicted to cigarettes. He wouldn't have been able to do it for longer than 5 minutes. Nope, he would have needed to take a cigarette break. That's right. That is right. Or he would just smoke on his live streams. Just smoking is bad. Let's not promote that here. I do need to get... Wow, the wind really picked this up. It's not where this belongs. This is the only gardening tool we have to use. So now we're going to take care of this Christmas tree. That's right. I'm Benjamin James Magrdichian here in my live stream with you. If you're in my live stream with me, well, welcome. It's nice to have you here. Do interact in the chat, make some friends. We have people that come back on a regular basis. We're going to take care of this Christmas tree right here. And then we're going to go inside and we're going to cook some dinner and we're going to eat some dinner. That's right. We're going to eat an early dinner tonight. Tonight it'll be an early dinner most likely. If I can get in there and cook myself some dinner and eat some dinner, I haven't eaten anything all day. And I know that. And I could have just eaten a snack or something. But here we are. We've found ourselves outside doing this activity, and honestly, it is actually a lot more fun than taking a lunch break or a late lunch break. But we're going to be doing this instead, which is me cutting this Christmas tree up. It's March. It's time this Christmas tree really did find its demise where it needs to be taken care of because it shouldn't be here anymore. No, it's pretty far into the next year where this shouldn't really be a thing anymore, but you can rewatch this live stream whenever you want. You can rewatch me take care of a Christmas tree in the middle of March that was bought in the middle of December. That really should have been thrown away and cut up a long time ago. But then again, you know, at the same time, there were those fires that were happening, and then there was all sorts of things that were happening. Life just got caught up on things. I ended up in Washington, D.C. last week. It's not important. Regardless, we're here live on my live stream experience, and I'm here with you if you're here with me, but feel free to share this live stream with anybody that you know likes to watch some guy in his 30s in his front yard hacking at a Christmas tree. An old Christmas tree. Yeah, that's right. Not that old. A couple months old. Regardless, it's not really important how old the Christmas tree is. It's that we still have the Christmas tree, and it's already well into the next year, and I really should have already gotten rid of the Christmas tree or cut up the Christmas tree. Here we are, so let's just take care of it together right now. If you have a Christmas tree and you've been meaning to take care of it as well, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's way too late. I don't know what I'm going to do with this Christmas tree. Well, I'm going to give you that encouragement to go take care of that Christmas tree. If you're afraid of your neighbors judging you because you're going to put a Christmas tree out on the curb, well, don't you worry about them. Just get rid of it. Trust me, you want to get rid of it. It is something you shouldn't have for much longer. I really shouldn't have this at all. No, I shouldn't have this. I should have taken care of this weeks ago. But I didn't. And I am now. And it's happening live for you to be able to rewatch. That's right. It is just reality TV of me dealing with things that I should have dealt with before. So it's a lot happening. No, there is a lot happening. So there is a lot happening here on my live streams. Yeah, you know, I like starting them up without thinking about what I'm going to do in all of it. You know, like there was a chance I was going to do with this, but there's also another pile of stuff that I'm going to deal with that's over there. I wasn't sure if I was going to deal with this or that other pile of stuff, but it is a live stream experience like none other. So I do appreciate you being here, and we're going to have some more fun. I can't really read the chat very well, but I'll read the chat. We'll see what's going on. Who's in the room? It's nice to have you here if you're watching on TikTok. Thanks for being here. The statue is pretty. Oh, yeah, it is pretty. It is a nice statue. Thanks for saying it. Hey, Haley, welcome to the live stream experience. You're doing great, Benjamin. Drink some water. Oh, thanks, Danita. Thanks for saying that. I do appreciate the encouragement, and I appreciate the idea of just drinking water. Oh, it's asking me to do something? Okay. There is some guy saying Jesus is Lord over and over and over again on YouTube, which each to their own, I guess. Oh, he does say it over and over again? Well, sometimes those people are just saying things. Anita, I see it muted you. I'm not sure why. Oh, Peaceful Kevin came in and said, hey fam, Benjamin, so sorry if this is too personal. What is your favorite outside chore? Danita. Gardening? Like legitimately gardening. It is fun to play with the trees and cut them up a little bit. The ivy? I don't know, actually. No, it is actually minimal trimming. That's my favorite outdoor chore, where it's like there's not a whole bunch happening. It's also done at the appropriate time to where it doesn't require a lot of effort. But thanks for asking, Danita. I do appreciate the questions. No matter where you guys are watching me from, I'm here interacting with you. You can be asking me questions, asking each other questions, talking to each other in the chat, or just talking to me. It doesn't really matter what we end up doing. It is all up to you, to how much you decide to engage and be part of it. But I see I need to actually move. It looks like... Hold on. The iPod one's... Or not the iPod, the iPhone is falling. There we go. Sorry about that. It's still falling? Okay, hold on. It's like slowly moving. See, like that. I just sped it up a little bit. Give me 1 second, all you fine people. Sorry about this. This is just a technical issue. Sorry about that. It's going to be resolved in just a second. Just be patient. And we'll be back to our regular programming in just a second, which is just me here with you doing stuff. It's going to be in the way of the... Oh, man. There we go. Nah, I got to get up there. Okay, give me 1 second. Sorry about this, all you wonderful people out there watching me on TikTok and on YouTube. We're just having some technical issue with the tripod that's on the iPhone. It's moving quite a bit, actually. So I can see. Give me 1 more second. Okay, almost there. Perfect. Right? Dang it. Hold on 1 more second. Now I gotta get it to stay. Oh. There we go. Whatever. I feel like that's good enough. We feel it. If it moves too much, well, I'll try to fix it best I can in a little while. Regardless, I'm still here live streaming to you from my house in my front yard doing an activity with this Christmas tree. That's right. An activity with a Christmas tree in March. Should have taken care of it before. But thanks for being here. No matter who you are or where you are, I'm here to hang out with you. If you want to hang out with me doing some outside yard work. That's right. Live streaming today is going to be a fun outside live stream. And then we go inside and we cook dinner and we eat dinner. If that's something you really want to do, I'm still doing that in this live stream. So that is still happening. And it's still going to be a little bit of a cook and eat and hang out situation where I'll end up interacting with the chat better in a little while. But it's been 60 minutes. You've already been watching me for quite a while if you've been here the whole time. I do appreciate you being here, and I appreciate the likes and the shares. So do feel free to follow me here on TikTok, here on YouTube. You can also check me out on my other TikTok account if you're watching me here on TikTok. That's Benjamin.Magrdichian. It is nice to have 2 TikTok accounts, I guess, in case something happens. And it is great to be here, though, no matter where you're watching me from. And I am also available on Instagram. That's right. You can follow me on Instagram, too. It doesn't matter where you are on the internet. I am somewhere for you to be able to interact with. I'm even on Lemonade, even on Blue Sky. Yep. I'm even on Twitter, which isn't really called that anymore. But we don't really want to acknowledge that it's been renamed because Twitter is just such a good name. Such a good name, part of culture and society. Yeah, when will it be forgotten? Or will people always just want to call it Twitter? You never really know. Regardless, sometimes a name just sticks. It is fun to be here with you, so I do appreciate you being here. Let's start things up with cutting up the Christmas tree. I've delayed this enough. I just feel like I'm going to make a pile of things to burn here. You know? It is going to be fun to have this in the fire pit, I guess. And we'll do a fire maybe later on this week, you know, something that'll be fun. It'd be nice to try to you know, actually I got a better idea. Let's start down and we're gonna work our way up. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Doesn't that make sense? No, let's just do it together. It's fun. I'm here live streaming with you. You're just watching me do stuff outside. It is an interactive live stream experience, but it's hard for me to interact at this point in time. But you can interact with the other people that are here. We have great moderators. Ask them questions. Do talk to them. If you have a question about me and you feel like I haven't answered it, well, maybe one of the moderators will answer it for me. They've gotten to know me pretty well. We have people that come back on a regular basis. Basis? Yeah, basis. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. Is that important? No, not really. Look at the progress we've already made. I mean, come on. It is dried out. This is actually very easy. I don't really need to do much. As soon as I push down on it, there's like no pressure that needs to be really added because this tree's been, you know, just kind of like not surviving out here, which is ideal. I wonder if anything's like living in here. I hope not. But you're going to find out live, so it gives you a reason to keep watching, I guess. Gives me a reason to be more cautious. I hope nothing's living in here. I haven't heard anything, but then again, I'm not wearing my hearing aids, so... Huh. Well, regardless, I think now is a great time for a water break. I don't know about you, but I love taking water breaks when I'm doing stuff outside. Yeah, it's the best part. Oh, it really is. The water breaks are just a rejuvenating, refreshing activity. Delicious. Yeah. This is a very special live stream. I normally don't get a live stream during the day or during the week. What is it, like a Tuesday? Well, then again, I need to get on a plane in 2 days, I think. Regardless, I still got things to do. But I found myself in a great situation where I was able to live stream myself earlier today. You know what? Maybe I should do that more often. People are always asking me what it looks like when I'm like in the middle of my day, you know, and I guess I could start showing you that more. Or people are like, hey, what are you up to? Or people are like, hey, how was your day? Maybe I could just live stream the whole thing. I don't know. I'm still brainstorming how I want to create content and be someone that makes entertainment where I'm not just behind the camera, but in front of the camera. Whether I should be doing a podcast, or these live streams or more short form video content, or maybe more trendy video content. I'm not sure what I really want to do when it comes to me creating content anymore. I used to be really well defined as an artist, and I knew what type of stuff I wanted to make and what type of projects I wanted to be involved in. When I was younger, it felt like I had more of an idea. But now it's just like the options are so many. It's endless. It's an endless thing. Endless possibility of online content. You know, like, you know, the other day, like, there were people that were giving their Oscar speeches and talking about all the things that were happening in the world, and giving shout outs and thank yous to police officers, firemen, other people that work within the studio industry that really contribute to making the experience what it is, like movie workers and whatnot, and also sex workers. Everyone got acknowledged. It's important to acknowledge everybody. And that's exactly what we saw happen in the Academy Awards last night. Yeah. 2 nights ago. Regardless, we're here right now in my front yard, and I'm cutting up a Christmas tree. That's right. Cutting up a Christmas tree with this. It's really all I have to use. I don't really have like anything to cut it with. I don't know how we're going to take care of the inner workings of it, but we're going to work on that when we get to it. It's going to be something that'll be fun. I'm not sure if this is going to be doable, but we're going to try it. We're going to try it. We're still cutting up that Christmas tree though, making sure that all the branches are cut up to the best of their ability. We're going to cut them up. Yeah. Delicious, wonderful activities like this really get to me. That's right. I referred to this as a delicious activity. It's actually kind of fun. Delicious is just a word. Don't think much into it. I just say things to say things. This is my podcast. This is my podcast. This is my live stream experience here on TikTok, here on YouTube. You're watching, you're having fun, right? If you're not, let me know how I'm doing. I can maybe spice things up a bit. I'm still figuring out the formula I like to do. So now's the time to influence me. If you want to influence me to go any which way, you just go, hey, maybe you should make more of this content. Maybe you should make more of that content. Because I'm really reflecting on that right now, trying to figure out what type of content I want to make, especially since I got a flag on YouTube, or not TikTok. I got flagged on TikTok, that's right. Since I got flagged on TikTok, you know, I have to decide, what am I really going to do more of? I mean, should I do more watch parties? Because watch parties are actually pretty risky. You can get flagged for copyright infringement pretty easily, especially if it's Disney content. If you're doing a watch party with pretty much anything Disney related, they don't really like that. So the app's going to tell you that that's not good. And I've gotten multiple violations, apparently, with the content, so I got to be really careful. But here on YouTube, not so much. But on TikTok, it's pretty sensitive. The algorithm is very sensitive with making sure that you're talking about appropriate things. So it also wants to limit your live stream if it feels like you're talking about anything that might be too sensitive for a certain minority or something. On YouTube, it's just kind of like, As long as you're not breaking copyright law, you're good. But you can basically talk about whatever you want. You can have adult conversations because you marked it as not made for kids. But here on TikTok, I think that they are afraid that kids are using the platform, so they just act like kids are using the platform, but they really shouldn't be. They just don't want to offend all the kids, I guess, because they don't like to provide adults with the opportunity to be exposed to things that might be harmful for them to hear or watch. I don't know. Now, I'm a little confused about that. When you're an adult, it's really your responsibility, and you should be able to, decide what you're watching without being super offended on everything you see, because there's going to be content out there for everybody. Not just you. It shouldn't just be one person that's being entertained by all the content. It's going to be a variation of different things, which would be acceptable and unacceptable, perceived different ways, according to the person that is watching. As long as it's just not, socially unacceptable, which is like the ridiculous content. Well, I'm still cutting up this Christmas tree, and you're watching me do that live here on TikTok and on YouTube. That's right, live. Yes, this is a live stream. Unless you're rewatching it, then it's a rewatch stream of mine, which you're able to do here on YouTube whenever you want. But if you are rewatching it, welcome, and you could probably watch me live. I don't know, I go live at least once a day, so I'm a daily live streamer now, and I do have fun doing it, and I am doing it more and more on different platforms. All the time, it feels like. All the time. We're almost done cutting up this Christmas tree, making a pile of Christmas tree brush. It'll be fun to film when it burns, which isn't happening yet. Which probably should happen tomorrow. Maybe this weekend, if I cover it. What, is it raining later? I really hope not. Wow, some of these sound bad when they crack. I don't know, they should sound better. Well, we're making some good progress still. I'm in my front yard, you could be in your front yard, you could be gardening at the same time. I could be in your back pocket, you could just be listening to me. I could also be on a TV or a desktop or a laptop. And by mentioning all this stuff, I'm just bringing attention to the fact that I'm grateful to be that something you're listening to or that something you're watching. Maybe I'm that eye candy you want to look at, and maybe I'm just that guy you want to watch live stream and interact with. Regardless of why you're here or what you're doing while you're here, it's important that I acknowledge you for being here. So thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be in your space, and I do hope that you're having fun watching me. So feel free to share this live stream on TikTok, on YouTube. You can even check me out on Instagram. It is fun to do these live streams, and they happen on a regular basis. And it looks like we got Miss Woods X in the room. Hello, Miss Woods X. Nice to have you here. The statue is so pretty, said, thanks for calling me handsome. I always appreciate it. Ray, thanks for acknowledging the statue in the corner. It is nice to have you guys here, no matter where you're watching me from, TikTok or YouTube. I'm live streaming to you from my house. I'm getting more practice on this live streaming stuff. Yeah, that's right. This live streaming stuff is something I do on a regular basis. So you're looking to be entertained. This guy's here to entertain you. I don't feel like there's anything that was living in here, but we still got a little bit left. I just hope nothing's living in this thing. Then again, no, let's go to this. Yeah, I'm over here. Well, no, let's go back this way. I like the progress I was making going this way. It just feels right, It just feels like it works for me, going from this direction on. I do hope you got a good day. If you didn't have a good day, hopefully I can distract you from all those troubles that you had today, maybe. Maybe you had no troubles, you're just sad. Well, hopefully I can cheer you up by making you happy by just talking and saying stuff. You can also interact. Do feel free to make a friend. There are people that are here on a regular basis, and they all support one another, just as we are all here to hang out. It is a great experience doing these live streams. If you're watching on TikTok, well, you're not on my main account. You're on my secondary account. But it's actually pretty good that I grow this account too, so I'm going to have this account also to live stream on, which will be nice to have two different live streaming accounts, because I'll be able to switch between them and try out some things while I'm also figuring out how to make more lucrative content, maybe do stuff with TikTok Shop. I'm not sure. I'm still figuring these things out when it comes to me creating content and me making my living with being an entertainment worker in the entertainment industry here. 21st century. Some of these are just kind of hard to cut through, but you know, I'm making it happen. Look at that. Yep. So we've got not many more. Not many more left. No. Not many more indeed. There it is. Look at that. Man, it's freed up there. Right, we got a thing going on right here. This has been exciting, right? You've been watching me cut up this Christmas tree, and I bet you when you woke up this morning, you were like, I wonder if anyone, or I bet you weren't like, oh no, or I bet you were like, I wonder if anyone has a Christmas tree still. This guy does. He was just in his front yard, and he just needed to cut it up, and that's what's happening in this live stream. And you woke up saying that, and I woke up delivering you the opportunity to watch me do this, which is something you were thinking about this morning. I know it's highly improbable. That's actually what happened, but I'm sure someone out there's a lot of people in the world. There has to be somebody that woke up this morning and said to themselves, I wonder if there's anyone that still has their Christmas tree. Or I wonder if there's anyone that's going to cut up their Christmas tree today. Or maybe you're also dealing with your Christmas tree today. And you can't believe that I'm also dealing with my Christmas tree. Ain't that just the best? It's the internet. We can all relate to each other. Find some content that we're in, you know, your phone's listening to you. So potentially if you were talking about getting rid of your Christmas tree, maybe it shared this video. Because it was like, hey, you were talking about this earlier to somebody. If you want to watch someone getting rid of their Christmas tree, maybe this will motivate you. I don't know, technology is getting very intrusive, if you ask me. It's very intrusive, but I'm allowing it to be. Especially by broadcasting myself and allowing the computers and the robots out there to see me and potentially make AI content of me in the future. I really hope not. Or maybe I'm okay with it. I don't know yet. We'll have to see. I don't want to judge it too much. Plus, you know, robots are pretty cool. They really are. And I'm not just saying that because we're looking at a future where robots will be integrated into things, and there'll probably be a time where we talk about robots' rights and whatnot, and I want to be on the good side of that if that does end up happening. So I'm always just going to be in favor for robots. Robots are pretty great. They really are. They are pretty great. Pretty they are. I'll continue. Yeah, this is a live stream, so welcome to it. It's unscripted, unedited, and it's just me having a lot of fun doing things. I do those things that I've been delaying on doing. This is something that I should have taken care of a while ago, but I'm taking care of it now because I'm live streaming myself doing it. It's hard for me not to accomplish the project if I've live streamed myself doing it because, you know, I could be seen as a quitter. I don't want that. I don't want to be seen as a quitter. No. But we're almost there with getting the hard branches out of the way. Okay, this is looking good. Looking real good, right? I would do say so myself. Now let's take care of these branches right here. Yeah. I know. It's happening. We're almost done. And then we're going inside and we're cooking dinner. We're going to be eating an early dinner tonight because I got plans to watch TV. That's right, I want to watch TV. And I don't want to break no copyright infringement laws. No, that's not something I want to be doing. No stealing of IPs or intellectual property. That's not happening tonight. No, especially since I'm going to be watching something on Disney Plus, which is interesting. I want to promote Disney in a way, but also Disney's the reason I got flagged and I had a strike. So then it's also at the same time, you know, it's like, hey, I'm going to be talking about a company that could potentially be the demise of my TikTok experience on my main platform because I just keep breaking the copyright law. I mean, the first time when I was watching the Titanic, totally get it. Totally get it. But that was just a warning. This last one was like a legitimate strike, which kind of sucks. But Disney's just so freaking... I said it, but like, I didn't say it. I don't want to say bad things about Disney. But hey, they're not doing things the way Walt Disney would do things, in my opinion. But I don't think that they're doing things terribly. But it is actually kind of nice to see that Disney's bringing things together and buying a lot of other properties and bringing them under one thing. But still, it's nice that they have that going on for them. You know, it's more centralized. It's on one platform, and you know, I'm pretty sure that if Walt Disney was alive today, he'd be very disappointed. That's right. He would have been very disappointed. He would have been someone that would have been like, why weren't we buying up the real estate online and buying into the creating content? That guy started with making short films and short form content. So he knew and understood short form content. And if he was alive when TikTok was like coming about and whatnot, I'm pretty sure he would utilize that to make short form content for the Walt Disney Company. And the Walt Disney Company probably would have made a ton of short form content on all of those platforms, actually. Even on YouTube, when YouTube was doing 2 to 5 minute videos, that was like a thing. In 2010, they were either making like a 1, 2, 3, or 5 minute video on YouTube, and they would do relatively well. Anything longer than that, you were really gambling it. People didn't have the attention span for that. But making something a minute long was also risky. But you needed to make something that was substantial, because we weren't necessarily as sped up as we are today. But I believe that if Walt Disney was around, he would have jumped on those formats and created a lot more content. The Walt Disney Company isn't ran by artists. It's ran by people that went and got business degrees. The studio execs, even the Warner Brothers, would have done things a lot differently if the Warner Brothers were still around, because they were creatives that controlled these massive entertainment industries that could just crank out content, and they would have definitely cranked out content for whatever platform that they were being pushed to create content on. TV took a little while to sell to a lot of those filmmakers, but they still ended up realizing that it was a utilization that was inevitable for them to be able to grow and to create more content. Walt Disney wouldn't have had himself Disneyland. He wasn't able to do The World of Color, which is a TV show that promoted Disneyland a year before Disneyland opened. And you know, it got the investors involved, it got people involved. People were excited for Disneyland because he utilized the new technologies of the day, which were at the time television, which was a way to get entertainment to a person at their house. And he was in favor for it. So he would have definitely been in favor for the social media aspect of things, because that's just a different form of content. And he would have seen it as an artist and said, let's try to utilize this too. He would have done it. Some people would disagree that it, like the old executives would have done it because they were so hard on TV. But to be honest, once they saw that they were able to make money, the thing is, old Hollywood didn't really like watching other people make money. If they saw that you were making money, well, then they try to also make money that way too. So if they saw influencers banking off of it, they would have been like, oh, well, we need to control these revenues, or these avenues of revenue, because like we can create content too. Because once again, they're artists. They were artists. So since they owned the studios, they were just utilizing those platforms, or they were utilizing those facilities to create content for the platforms of yesteryear, which were TV and film. Also nickel time stuff, whatever, Nickelodeon stuff, you know what I'm talking about. Regardless if you studied film or studied film. I'm just so disappointed in the film industry. They had so many good opportunities. Even the Walt Disney Company had this moment where it was like, hey, if you buy one of our movies, we have a streaming platform you can watch it on. It's called Disney Go, maybe? Or Movies Now? Regardless, they had a platform. It's on the back of all of their DVDs that I bought. And then they discontinued it when they were launching Disney Plus, but they discontinued it like a year before Disney Plus ended up launching. But they had their own streaming platform already. They just, you know, there's only Disney movies. If you bought a Disney movie, you can own it digitally for yourself to rewatch whenever you want on this little store that they had. All right, we're pretty much at the point to where I need to start really like cutting up the Christmas tree and see how I can do that. I've been ranting, I've been having fun. This is a live stream experience, so I do talk quite a bit. But lately I haven't been talking with you. No, but I should be. Look at that. Got a whole bunch of this stuff on the ground. It'll find its way back in here, and I'm going to cover it up with the kiddie pool. You know, so then I could start a fire out here. I heard that it's raining tomorrow. What would be fun is to do a live stream where I wait to start this fire until like later, and then, you know, maybe have the fire going between it raining and then have it rain again, and then, I don't know. It'd be nice to do a live stream where I'm outside while it's raining here in California. It just doesn't happen very often, and I haven't done it yet, and the last one I planned didn't work out. I tried to plan one where I was barbecuing outside, and my mom ended up cooking the dinner instead, which is fine. She was doing what she thought was really best. She didn't know I was planning on doing something. If she did, she probably wouldn't have done it. But it is fun to do these live stream experiences, but I do like to try to shake them up, and it would be fun to do like a raining one where it's just raining outside and I'm doing something outside while it's raining. Yeah, okay, that's one. This might not be good for this, but if I go down, will it cut all the way through? Does this even go around the bottom? No, so I got to think about this. All right, so how do I want to do this? Thanks for watching if you're just tuning in. If you've been here a while, well, I'm Benjamin James Magrdichian. I live stream daily here on YouTube, also on TikTok, but if you're watching here on TikTok, this is my second account. My main account is actually benjamin.magrdichian. You can follow me there, and you can normally watch me live streaming on that platform. But right now we're live streaming here on my Balavoon account. That's right, I got 2 accounts, and they're growing. They're doing their thing. I do like to do the live streaming experience, and it is nice to continue to do it. It's great to have you here, no matter where you're watching me from, whether it's YouTube or TikTok. We have a live chat experience. That live chat experience is a place for you to be able to interact with other people that are also hanging out with me, that are also potentially getting to know one another, because it is an environment for you to make some friends and to have some crosstalk and also ask me questions. But I do want you to keep things safe and keep things PG, especially if you're here on YouTube. Let's be fun, but let's be nice to each other. If you're here on TikTok, I also want you to have some fun as well. This one's not my main account, but we still got some moderators on both of these platforms. But the platform on TikTok has a good amount of moderators, and I do like it if people give them a shout out. I know they're doing a good job. And if you're watching here on YouTube, also give those moderators a shout out. Tell them they're doing a great job as well. They are here to hang out with you, and they're here to basically make sure it's safe for you to be able to consider this a safe space to watch me do something and to talk to other people as well. So do feel free to interact in the chat with other people. It is a live stream experience that is me cutting up a tree outside in my front yard and then cooking and then eating dinner. That's what's happening, and that's what we're doing. So you can definitely be a part of it if you really want to. If you don't want to, that's okay too. It's fine. It's all up to you. Whatever you want to do, I'm here to entertain you if you want to be entertained by me, but do feel free to give me that like, give me that follow. Check me out on Instagram as well. No matter where you're watching me from, I might be live streaming on YouTube and on TikTok, but I am in other places, other spaces. So follow me in other platforms and see what I'm up to. I do like to show people what it looks like when I'm doing things, and I love to see what it looks like when you're doing those same things. So feel free to make a video of yourself doing something I've already done, and show me what it looks like when you're doing that same thing that I did. It is fun to do these though, so I do appreciate you being here and give me the likes, give me the shares, and give me those gifts. I do appreciate you guys being part of the live stream experience, and do feel free to subscribe on my main account, and you can be a paid subscriber, or you can just be a regular subscriber here on YouTube. Regardless, I appreciate all of the attention, and we're gonna think this through. So if I do this, we got to look at the other garden. The other garden is supposed to be behind. I think this one might be worse, but we're gonna try it, I guess. Well, this doesn't feel like it'd be easier at all. This one feels like it'd be easier. Plus, it can only do well, it's not very sharp. I think that's the problem there. Well, let's just put this back. Let's go check the shit. I guess this is the only option we have. I really don't have anything else. So we'll make it work. That's right. We're gonna make this work. So maybe like this much? Yeah, if I cut, let go, cut, let go, this isn't gonna work very well, is it? Or maybe it just feels like it's gonna take a lot longer. What else? I don't have a saw. Out of all the things I don't have, I know my parents have a saw and an axe. I don't? Man, you think I would? Don't I look like a guy that would? I don't know what the type of guy looks like. I would think I would. You know, I don't. But we are. Yeah, we did it. Okay. I think we're good. We're good. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Maybe here? Yeah, we'll go around. I mean, have you ever seen anyone do it like this before? I mean, I'm doing it right now. Just like this. So you're definitely watching me do this. If you're watching. Or maybe you're just listening. Regardless, I don't really like to walk in circles. It makes me dizzy. Yeah, I know, it's a live stream. It's unedited, it's unscripted. I'm not going to edit this at all. So we're just going to let this be what it is. But I got a little dizzy right there. And we're good, we're good. Let's just keep going. Yeah, I'm not sure. That was making it easier. I think that me doing the, yeah, like this, like that, it's kind of just loosening it up. Kind of like that. Yeah, I know, right? It's an exciting live stream. I mean, I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun. Regardless of where you are in your life right now, you could be watching me. If you're doing something and you're not really satisfied with what you're actually doing, or hopefully I'm entertaining you. If you're with people that you don't like and you just want to watch someone else other than the people you're with, well, I'm here to distract you. If you're sad right now and you just need to watch some guy try to cut up a Christmas tree, well, that's what's happening right here. Yeah, he's trying. He is trying. I'm talking to myself as a third person. Yeah. Look at that. Let's see, how many more do we got? So, I feel like I could do maybe 2 big pieces. If I cut it here, I feel like we'd be done after that. And then I could just screw that off of there, and then that would still fit in the fire pit. It's too long right now to fit in the fire pit, so if I can just cut it in 2 different places. Yep. I feel like this is working. Ish. Kinda. I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a good day. I am. I'm just out here taking care of things that I should be taking care of. I have other things to do as well. I mean, as an adult, I mean, we all have a bunch of things to do. I do pretty good keeping my positivity up and my cheeriness. I do hope that everyone's been having a good week so far, if that's something that you can be having. I do like doing the cutting of the tree, but I wish I had a better item to do this with. This one's barely gonna work. I think I can make it work, but it'd be a lot easier if I had a saw or even an axe. I'm like trying to make this work with what I got, so I guess that part's pretty cool, right? You can't blame me for trying to make it work. Is that where? No, I can't tell. You know what I should do again? I should do the walk around thing. Where did that first cut go? That's the most important one. There it is. This one I got kind of deep, so now I just need to go around in a circle so at least I can see where I can continue to cut. Okay, perfect. That gives me an idea right there. So now I can just go and give it some indentions right there. And give it some right here. Yeah, I'm just kind of moseying around it. Perfect. I'm making it work. It feels like it's coming together. Or like, you know, cutting apart. Because I'm not really trying to get it to stay together. The weirdest thing is there's still sap on this tree. It's like still alive. I wonder if it feels any pain. I hope not. If it does feel pain, then all the other trees that are around me definitely watching me just kill a tree right now. I hope these trees don't suspect me of hurting them at all. I love these trees. These are the trees in my house, especially this one right here. Yeah, it's a nice tree. But if this tree is like making noise while I'm killing it, or undeading it, sorry, I know how these apps are real sensitive about words. But yeah, I really hope. Well, now I just feel like, maybe that tree knows that I'm doing this to this tree. It's not that far-fetched. No, I'm letting myself talk out loud. I'll talk out loud with all my thoughts. That's right. I might get in trouble. Maybe I won't get in trouble. Regardless, these are fun live streams to do, and it is unedited, unscripted, and I'm just letting myself rant. If you're having fun and you're interacting in the chat and I haven't said anything to you yet, well, I'll come over there and interact with the chat at the earliest convenience I have. But right now we've got to cut one more part of this Christmas tree, and I think we're going to be done cutting up the Christmas tree, and then we can make a pile right here. We can go inside and we can cook some dinner and eat some dinner, and that's going to be what happens in the rest of this live stream. Regardless, I'm here to hang out with you. If you want to hang out with me, it's just reality TV. If you're stumbling across this live stream, you're like, what's this all about? This is just me setting up a camera in different times of the day, hanging out with people online on TikTok and on YouTube simultaneously, but always able to be rewatched. That's right, rewatched. It is a live stream experience that's also rewatchable. Here on YouTube, you can watch my live streams whenever you want. They're on demand here for you to be able to rewatch at your convenience. It is a lot of fun to do the live stream experience, and it is fun to have you here, but I do appreciate it when you take time to share the live stream, interact with the live stream, like the live stream, and, sometimes just give me a follow. I like it sometimes. Actually, I like it all the time. Feel free to follow me here on YouTube, follow me here on TikTok, and you can also follow me on my other TikTok account, which is benjamin.magrdichian here on TikTok. And you can also follow me on Instagram, which is also Benjamin Magrdichian, but no dot in the middle between Benjamin and Magrdichian. No dot necessary. But I'm on all these platforms for you to be able to watch on a regular basis because I live stream daily and I make short form content. And I'll probably be doing other things as well. I'm still trying to figure out what I really want to do on these platforms and what type of content I want to make. Should I do a podcast? Should I do more elaborate videos? Should I continue to just have fun showing people what it looks like when I do things and, live streaming myself cook dinner? Or should I be more strategic and make more trendy videos? And do things that are maybe more profitable? I don't know. Regardless, I'm on a journey right now making some social media content with you, and you could be a part of that journey just by giving me a follow and tuning in on a regular basis, and you can really be a part of something there. You can watch this guy create his career on these platforms. It's moving along. It's taking a little while, but I got some charisma. I do like to be in front of the camera. I also like to be behind the camera, and I've been working in the entertainment industry for years, decades. So I'm trying to figure some things out. I feel like I'm real close. I mean, you've already been able to catch me on some TV shows and some late night shows. Also a game show. That's right, if you really want to watch me on a game show, I'm in that Wayne Brady Let's Make a Deal TV show. You can watch me on that show. It's a 2019 episode, so you can go back in time before COVID ever happened. You can watch me, it's a 2020 episode. It is a 2020 episode. Well, I did 2019, but I was on the TV show still, and I won myself some scooters. So electric scooters. Wayne Brady was great to me. I'm also on the Jimmy Kimmel Show, so if you want to watch a clip of me on the Jimmy Kimmel Show, that's the September 18th episode, and I also posted a clip of me on that show. It's like a 3-minute video of me with John Hamm narrating to my life. It is pretty fun, so do take a chance do take an opportunity to, go check it out, and hopefully you have fun watching me on the Jimmy Kimmel Show. I love the Jimmy Kimmel Show. It is a great show. But also me having an uploaded clip on TikTok and on YouTube and on Instagram of me on that show does potentially make it a copyright infringement. Potentially it's something I could get flagged for, because I don't actually own that content. I'm just in the content, but hopefully they're like okay with the fact that I'm in the content, so I don't get a flag for it. But now that I think about it, I might get flagged for it. We gotta focus on what we're doing. We're still taking care of this, and this needs to be taken care of before the sun goes down. Yeah, before the sun goes down. I hope I don't get flagged for posting the video of me with Jimmy Kimmel. I mean, John Hamm's there too. It'd be weird to get flagged for that, since I'm physically in it. But I do understand that I could potentially still get flagged for it. But I mean, just makes sense that I'd be okay with that, right? I'm thinking out loud. I am here hanging out with you. You're here hanging out with me. I'll come interact with the chat again in a little while, but we're just gonna try to get this tree cut up into one more piece, and then we're gonna unscrew the base from it, because I actually got to get the base off of it. The base can always be reused, so we got to take care of that. I know, right? Reusing the bases. Reusing the bases. It's because of the metal. It's actually worth it. Collecting it from people rather than people throwing them away. Yep. Yeah, indeed. I hope you're having a good day. If you're not, hopefully I can distract you from that and you could just watch me try to cut up a Christmas tree. It's been a little while, so this has been happening for quite a while. You can rewatch this later if you are doing something and you just want to rewatch my live stream later on tonight. You could go ahead and do that. It'll be uploaded. Yeah. I am going to be doing an earlier dinner than usual, so we're going to be cooking. We're going to be eating in no time as soon as we're done with this. It is going to be a fun night for me because I'm looking forward to an activity that I got planned, which is just to watch. I'm just watching something. There's something new that came out that doesn't need to be promoted by me, but something new came out today, and it's like a 2-hour premiere, and it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be wonderful, and I'm looking forward to it. And I'm a big fan of Star Wars, and I'm not talking about Star Wars, but am I talking about Star Wars? I might be talking about Star Wars, or I might be talking about Marvel. Who knows? Really, at the end of the day, it's one of them the big TV shows that definitely doesn't need me to be promoting it. No, but it's inevitable. It's just happening right now. Whatever, Daredevil's on tonight, and that's going to be a lot of fun to watch, and I'm looking forward to watching the show, and it's coming back, and it's a special show. It takes a special place in my heart. Honestly, watching it on Netflix was so cool, and then when Disney bought it up and was like, we're going to restart this, it was like, why would you do that? Why? And it took them a long time to keep it going, but, you know, I was talking about Disney earlier in this live stream, only saying positive things, positive, nice, wonderful things. And it's a shame that it's not Walt Disney Pictures anymore. It's just Disney. It doesn't even really relate to him. Just his last name. It could be any one of them. Any one of the Disneys. It could be Roy. It could be Walt. It could be Roy Jr., I think. What was that mean? Okay, we got this. It's almost there. And yeah, I'm giving more of my strength and putting more of my back into it. This is definitely not the way to do this stuff. But hey, it's documented here on YouTube for you to be able to rewatch me do this, but I don't actually recommend anyone do it this way. It's actually not as good as you'd think. It's not helping. Well, it is helping. But it's not. It's helping. It's not like specifically. Okay, got this. Here we go. One more time over here. No, many more times. Many more times. We're still making progress though. If you're just tuning in, welcome to my live stream experience. I'm Benjamin James Magrdichian, hanging out with you here on YouTube, here on TikTok. This isn't my main TikTok account, but it is one of my TikTok accounts. So do feel free to follow my main account, which is benjamin.magrdichian. You can follow it just by clicking on the title of this live stream, I guess. It is fun to be here, no matter where you're watching me from. I'm here on TikTok and on YouTube on a regular basis, live streaming to you from my house most of the time. As I cook and as I eat, that is what I like to do in my live stream so far, but I am evolving as a live streamer and as a content creator, trying to figure out what type of content I want to make. So I appreciate any feedback you give me and any ideas you got. If you got any ideas, feel free to send me a message. You can follow me on Instagram and send me messages there. I'm more likely to respond, but you can also send them to me here on TikTok, here on YouTube. No matter where you're watching me from, though, I'm here to hang out with you if you want to hang out with me, so welcome. And do feel free to share this live stream. Push like, and let's have some fun by just interacting with each other in the chat. The live chat experience. That's right, we got a live chat experience too, both on TikTok and on YouTube. If you're here on YouTube and you're enjoying the live chat, well, that's because we got some great moderators over there. Those great moderators are Danny DeVito, also known as Danita, Sarah So Indian, Peaceful Kevin, Brandon, Liz, Gabby, and Noah. Those are the moderators we have over here on on YouTube, and I appreciate them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. Over there on TikTok, we got some great moderators as well. We have Miss Woods X, the lovely Miss Woods X. That's right, she's a moderator here on the TikTok live stream. And we also have Miranda Rosanna. It's nice to have her. She is a great moderator as well. We have Juliet and Danny DeVito, Danita. We also have ourselves a Sarah So Indian, and I believe there's maybe a couple more, because I've added quite a bit of moderators on TikTok and on YouTube, and I'm getting a little confused, but I do like to give an acknowledgement to them because I do appreciate them. If I forgot you, let me know. I'll give you another shout out in just a little while, and I'll make sure to include you in the next shout out, because I do like to give attention to the moderators because they make the chat safe. I also like to bring attention to other people as well when they come into the room that are regular viewers, but I can't read the chat right now, so I don't know who you are or which one of you is coming to the room. But we're almost done with this. I can feel it. It's starting to get weak. It's starting to get weak. No. Okay, well that's stuck. All right, so let's do this again. So if I go in here, okay, yeah, we're making some good progress. I mean, it's not perfect, and it's definitely not easy. This is definitely way harder than like a saw, pretty much anything else that's sharp. But we're starting to get to the point to where it's like halfway through. That's a good sign, right? Has to be. Has to be a good sign. There we go. Let's give it some more love. And then here. Okay. I know I'm getting real quiet because I got to focus on what I'm doing, but I normally talk a mile a minute in these things. These live streams, that is. Yeah. With me here with you and you here with me, it's only fun. Only fun and adventure. It's only a fun adventure. Oh. You know, last week when I was in Washington, D.C., I was secretly hoping I'd have time this week to do this, and I really actually lucked out. I did want to live stream myself doing this last week, or like 2 weeks ago, and I just kind of want to do it. You know, I'm experimenting, having fun with these live stream experiences, trying different things all the time, and doing some yard work outside. It's fun, right? Although it's very hard to interact with the live stream experience because I set the camera so far away. The cardboard part, that I didn't want to do that, but I did want to do this part. But that part was unplanned, but I really needed to take care of that. So live streaming out here, it was a good thing because I was able to take care of something I was delaying to do, which was procrastinating on, and take care of something that I've been excited to deal with in a live stream experience, which has been cutting up this tree. But it would get so dark every time I wanted to do this that I was like, oh, I can't do it today. Or can I? Okay. Well, it's not really coming apart, but let's see, can we get it? Come on, you can break in half, can't you? No. It's not even halfway, I guess. I thought it was. I mean, it feels like it is. Or does it not? Yeah, there we go. Oh. That's good. There it is. Well, now I'm just kind of like hacking at it. I don't really have much of an option anymore. I've made it this far. Okay. Almost done. I can feel it. Oh, wow. Huh. Did that just move? It felt like it did. I think I got it. I mean, you're watching it happen in real time. Tell me if you think I got it. I think I got it. You hear that? I did it. All right, now I got to get this thing off. Okay, so next part. So this part's a little easier. So I'll lock it in. Now give it that rotation. You should unscrew it, right? I mean, basically the tree's just screwed into its stand. So we're just like unscrewing that right now. No. No. Dang it. There it is. Now that feels right. Let's see how many times I can rotate that. Is it unscrewing? Righty tighty, lefty loosey, right? But when it comes to unscrewing a Christmas tree, is it like everything else, or is it a little different? I'm Benjamin James Magrdichian. You're watching me in my live stream right now. I'm here on TikTok and on YouTube, live streaming to you from my house in my front yard. But if you're watching me here on TikTok, this is my second account. My first account is benjamin.magrdichian. You can follow me there, and you can follow me here. It doesn't really matter. I post content on both of the platforms, or on both of those accounts. But I'm here on YouTube. Follow me here. Subscribe. Let me know how I'm doing. You can also check me out on Instagram. I'm over there as well. Making content on a regular basis is something I'm still having fun with and developing. You can make all types of videos. But what type of videos do I really want to keep making? Do I want to keep showing people what it looks like when I do things? Who knows? I should really do the one that's most fun. But then again, I can make videos just professionally. It isn't necessarily fun, but it is rewarding when you make a good video. This really doesn't want to come out. I'm rotating it. And this is the final part. Well, how much is it the other direction? Well, let's find out together. We'll go the other way now. But if it's not the other way, it's gonna make it so it takes longer. Oops, the handles came out. That's the original red that this thing is. It's a beautiful red. You see that? Well, I'll show you this. So I'm gonna get these handles on. It is a fun little live stream experience that I'm trying to create here. Hopefully it's a safe space for you to be able to interact with other people as well. I might not be able to interact with the chat right now, but there are people that come back on a regular basis and they're hanging out in the chat, so do feel free to make a friend. And feel free to let us know how we're doing, I guess. I mean, always down for some feedback. Was it this way? Huh. This seems like the easiest part. But then again, nah. Alright, let's check things. I'm gonna just pick up this part of the tree. Oh, well, it is unscrewing. Just very slowly. It's kind of stupid, though. You can still see it, right? Yeah, on both of them. Okay, good. I just want to make sure it's still in the shot. This is right here. We're still taking care of this. We're finishing up the yard work. All right. Let's give that a good rotation. I mean, lift and rotation, maybe? I feel like I did this a ton of times. Well, then again, I could have Well, it feels like it's, yeah, there we go. All right. So now we take that piece, we put that piece on the bottom. Oops. That's all right. Just bricks. We'll put this piece on the bottom right here. Where are those other pieces? Let's see. Well, this needs to go back to my parents' house. This was my parents' Christmas tree. I didn't buy a Christmas tree. I don't have money like that. No, Christmas trees are really expensive, especially this type of Christmas tree, which was a noble Christmas tree. That's right. If you're watching here on TikTok or here on YouTube, I try to document what I'm doing here in these live streams best I can. And I'll inform you on what I have in the shot with me, which this tree right here, which is dead, was a noble Christmas tree. That's a type of Christmas tree. That's right. It was one that lasted a lot longer than we all thought it was going to last. But it also was a decorative part of my front yard area for quite a while, and I do appreciate having it here, but it is also nice to have it cut up now so then I can burn it maybe tomorrow in another live stream, maybe, if it ends up being fun and it ends up being something I can do. But you know, sometimes you just can't do those things. Yep. Let's see. So we're gonna put this back now. No reason to keep this out. No, this goes back where it belongs. And then over here, let's get them leaves, Christmas leaves that is. You know, it still smells Christmassy. Honestly, I just keep doing Christmas content. This is basically a Christmas live stream because I've been dealing with a Christmas tree this whole time. Not really. I also dealt with the pile of cardboard behind me, but that's not what's important. What's important right now is we're getting this tree all together. This can be burned in due time. It would be fun to get this covered right now so that it doesn't get any water on it if it rains anytime soon. And then to try to light it when it's raining outside. I mean, if I'm going to be doing live streams, I should at least challenge myself, right? Do something that not everyone else is doing, like lighting a Christmas tree up in a fire pit during a rainy day. Here in California, it's always just dangerous to start fires in general, it feels like. But, you know, I'm least likely to start a fire that ends up destroying a town. That's the electric company. The electric company, they're more likely to accidentally burn down an entire town. Or like Altadena. I'm just saying. Yeah. It's a shame. Yeah, we got some big companies out there that have an infrastructure of our utilities to keep our cities powered and whatnot. They don't really maintain their own structure, which ends up resulting in people losing houses. It's a shame. And I'm sure they'll have some good lawyers that'll try to bring down the overall expenses of whatever they get fined. We're just getting all the leaves in here. We're also kind of cramming it down. I mean, I feel like if I decide to light this up, it's going to light up real fast anyways. Doesn't really matter. We've got all those pieces of wood in here. Got branches now in here as well. Now let's compact it. Oh, we still got some other branches over here. I know, right? It's a fun live stream experience here with me, Benjamin James Magrdichian, hanging out with you. I'm in my front yard, taking care of a Christmas tree that I should have taken care of months ago. It is still a live stream experience that has me hanging out with you and you hanging out with other people as well. And I'm stomping in my fire pit, just kind of getting all this stuff to get crammed down. And that's just what's happening right now. We're going to be going inside in a second though, because we've now finished this part of the live stream. We're going to start cooking dinner pretty early. What time is it? Sun's still out. That means, oh, it's already 5:20. It was a message from my uncle. Uncle Tom, I read your message, but I'm not going to be responding right away because I'm in my live stream. But I did get your message. See, I do care about people. See, I'm not avoiding anybody. No, if you're watching my live streams and you're like, but I sent you a text, why didn't you respond? It's hard for me to do all these things if I decide to live stream myself. Also, at the same time, I appreciate people's patience, but it is more likely for me not to respond, I guess. I kind of got a 50-50 chance going on, me being reliable, me being unreliable. I'm human. I'm here with you. You're here with me. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm trying to be sometimes, but it doesn't work. The harder I try to be perfect, well, the more disappointed I am in myself, not necessarily anyone specifically. But now we've got all of these branches in here. Now let's decide how we want to cover this baby. Should we use a tarp? What should we use? All the branches seem to be in here, so I don't think I really got much else to do. This was also on the tree, but this isn't important. Maybe it is. Let's throw that in there as well. It is be covered by the kiddie pool maybe, but the kiddie pool can easily be blown away. So I really got to think about this. If I use the kiddie pool, I got to put something heavy on it maybe. Regardless, to make sure that it doesn't get water on it, I think I have to use the kiddie pool. Or the tarp that I have. It is supposed to rain tomorrow. If it rains tomorrow and then I can just take the tarp off, let's try it. We don't need to unfold the whole thing. This should work. I don't see why it wouldn't. So if I one more. Seems about right. All right. So if I cover it. No, let's do one more. I want to make sure no water gets on this thing. And then we'll put some things on it to make sure that this is potentially going to pay off. It gives you a reason to continue to follow me here on YouTube or on TikTok. You can see if this ends up working, because if it does end up raining tomorrow, I'll uncover this and then I'll end up lighting it on fire when it's raining also outside. That's right, it's a fire pit. It's completely safe to be lighting fires in fire pits. It's not always safe to be lighting fires in California, it feels like, when you don't have a fire pit. But that's just because everything just burns down every year. And it's just a sad true statement right there. I know people who lost their houses. That's right, I know people who lost their houses. And I know people that, didn't lose their houses, but also got displaced. It was inconvenient for everybody. Let's get the tarp completely laid out. Good. Now that feels good. We can use the hammock as a weight as well. We can also do this. Good. I'm feeling good about this. It's going to definitely stay down. Let's do this. Doesn't get picked up by wind or anything. Now, I'm always trying to think about what I'm going to be doing my next live streams for fun and for whatnot. And it would be fun to be doing another live stream with this fire pit where I light the Christmas tree that I just cut up on fire in the fire pit with you. I mean, it'd be fun. This is full of water from when it rained the other days. It's pretty high up. It's at some measurement. I'm not sure if this even has measurements in it. Oh, it does! That's not important. What's important is that it has some weight to it, which is what we're looking for right there. I feel like that's the best it's going to be. I guess we could also take this table, just to use it to weigh it down over here. There we go. I mean, you've watched me now do it. I've cut up a Christmas tree and covered up the fire pit to potentially do another live stream tomorrow where I end up doing a fire pit live stream where you watch me light a fire in my fire pit maybe when it's raining, because it's supposed to rain tomorrow. We'll find out together. If it rains tomorrow and I'm here in California and I have the ability to make myself a fire pit, well, I'm going to be doing it with you on my live stream. If you're here for the first time, welcome. It is a lot of fun doing this live stream experience with you. I'm going to be moving the camera inside right now. That's right, inside. We're going to be cooking some dinner, and it's going to happen just a couple minutes. where we're going to be readjusting the camera and the setup that we're going to be using for the rest of the live stream tonight, which is me cooking and me eating. But we just finished the outside activities where we cut up some cardboard, we cut the Christmas tree and put it into this hole, and then we covered it with a tarp. I know, right? It's just exciting. It's a lot of fun doing these live streams. I hope you're having a lot of fun hanging out with me. I'm having fun hanging out with you. Let's continue to do this live stream experience by going on inside. Do feel free to share this live stream with anybody that you know likes to cook and likes to eat, because the next half of this live stream is cooking and eating. That's right, cooking and eating. I'll be doing that with you if you want to be doing it with me. It's an experience here on TikTok and on YouTube only. You can also follow me on Instagram. That's right, at Benjamin Magrdichian. You can follow me with that handle right there. You can follow me on multiple platforms, all over the internet. I'm here to hang out with you if you want to hang out with me. This is my second account on TikTok, so do feel free to follow my main account, which is Benjamin.Magrdichian here on TikTok. No matter where you're watching me from, though, I'm here to hang out with you. If you really want to hang out with me, let's have some fun. Let's enjoy each other's company, but let's also interact in the chat and make some friends. Let's be nice to each other, and let's be nice to me, baby. Let's keep things PG if you're watching me here on YouTube. If you're watching me here on TikTok, we normally keep things pretty relatively cool, but I'm not sure who's in the room. I don't know if we're getting more people in the room. Regardless, this live stream experience is being unlocked in real time because the live streaming features here on TikTok are unlocking as I'm live streaming, because I haven't live streamed on this account before. But we're live streaming now. It is a lot of fun to be here with you. I do appreciate you joining in. So do tap that screen and share the live stream here on TikTok and here on YouTube. Give me that follow and also check me out on those other platforms. We are going to be having some fun going inside cooking. So this is an opportunity for you to also maybe give yourself a break real quick if you need to, because it's going to take me like 5 minutes to really set up. But you can walk with me and I'm not going to cut the live stream. You can stay the whole time if you want, but if you need to do something else or check something, now's the time to do so, because I'll be cooking in the kitchen and we'll be cooking together if that's something you want to do. If that's not really something you want to do, you don't want to cook, you can order yourself some food. We can still eat together and you can just watch me cook. Ain't that just the best? If you had a good day today, well, hopefully I'm here to continue to entertain you and keep that as a good day. If you had a bad day today, hopefully I'm here to entertain you, to remind you that there's better things out there in the world and some positive energy will make you feel good. If you've had a so-so day, but you have some things that are on your mind, hopefully I can distract you from those things. This is a live stream experience that I do daily, so I do look forward to seeing you in the future if you do decide to be a follower. It is a great experience. We just cut up some stuff. I'm feeling pretty good about this. It's a pretty nice live stream. I've got a camera over there that I need to go grab real quick. It is a time-lapse camera. That's right. You guessed it. I do time lapses, and this one is now done and ready to go back into the house. We also have to unplug this camera because the camera's been, filming me over here, but I got to take this whole setup inside. So we're going to just unplug this. That's right. They've been unplugged, but hey, it's okay because they got battery life. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Regardless, if you're here to hang out with me tonight, it's going to be happening quite soon. We'll be doing the cooking and the eating. It's happening earlier than usual because there's a new show coming out tonight that is Devil show. It's a Marvel show. It's on Disney Plus. They don't need me to promote it, but I'm still promoting it, even though I got flagged for copyright infringement a couple days ago. Yeah, I did. But still, at the same time, we should be promoting the other content and the other works of other people and other studios. If we're going to continue to grow as an entertainment industry, we have to use the internet. We have to find ways to also collaborate with those collaborators that are doing live streams. Maybe a more lenient copyright infringement type of strategy in the future to keep things in the know and in main culture if we want people to keep watching the Oscars at least. I'm not being bitter about anything. I'm wrapping up an extension cable that needs to be plugged in. Plugged back in. Alright, one more camera to grab, and it's this one. That's right, I had a camera down here too. So we've got 2 cameras that had time lapses going, because I just love time lapses. I don't know if I'm going to post them, but that's not really what's important. What's important is that I filmed them. That's really what's important. We've got to take the knife in, we've got to take the water, and this ball thing. We're going to be moving these cameras in just a second. Please be patient with me. I'm here to hang out with you if you want to hang out with me. This is my online experience. That is just a live stream. It's a live stream experience with me, Benjamin James Magrdichian. It's basically reality TV. Thanks for watching me here on TikTok and on YouTube. I see we got into 7,000 likes. We got a lot of people in the room. Delish indeed. It looks like we got Sarah and Danita just talking up a storm, just as it should be. It's great to have the wonderful people in the room. If you know people that also like to watch my live stream on a regular basis and you know that they don't know I'm live streaming right now, feel free to share the live stream with them. No matter where they are, they can watch me, and I do appreciate you taking the time to share it with them as well. It is fun to be here, but it's great to have you in the room, also telling other people that there's a room here that they could be in that's a safe space for them to be able to interact with other people as well. If you know, you know, and if you come back on a regular basis. Right, I get ring notifications. Forgot about that. From my parents' house. It's kind of weird, but 10 new ring notifications. Well, I can't pay attention to all of those. It is fun to do these live streams. When did my hands get... Oh, my hands are really dirty. Well, that's what water's for. Let's wash hands and let's cook some dinner. If you're looking forward to eating dinner with me, well, I'll be eating dinner soon. I'm going to start cooking with you, and I'm going to eat with you. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good one. All right, now it's the time for me to move these guys. But you know, we're not going to shut anything off, but I'm going to have to drop down the camera so then I can like properly move it. It's going to be fun being in a new space and a new place. If you're watching me for the first time, well, I mean, I'm here to entertain you, so it's just going to be me moving it into a location that you can still see me do stuff. But we got to get it down from my truck and into the house. Yep, into the house without showing off address. Yeah, I know, right? You're just walking with me. We're just walking together. It's not awkward at all. Don't make it awkward. No. Well, it was never awkward to begin with. Ooh. Okay, let's see. How should we do it? So we're gonna be cooking over there. Huh. Let's do a different type of angle. I've done different angles tons of times. Let's do something that we haven't necessarily done before. So I'm just gonna move this over here for right now. I know you can see the floor, but I'm moving it. Don't you worry, I'm not forgetting about you. I'm just gonna do it differently than I have in the past. You'll be more eye level than usual, which is gonna be different. Normally, I have it either at an angle where you can look like you're taller than me, basically. But I think that just a straight on angle tonight's just gonna be the best way to do it. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut some things. We're gonna have to cook some things. Well, we don't have to cook anything really, honestly, everything's optional. It is fun to be here. Oh, I can take my glasses off. Yeah, it is a bit more casual tonight, I guess, because I'm just not wearing the vest. I can go put on a vest. If people want me to put on a vest, that can happen. But I do need to get some lights on. Do people want me to put on a vest? Whether you do or don't, it doesn't really matter. I'm still here to hang out with you. I'm just walking on the other side. I'm coming right back to you. Just give me one more second. Oh, we have to really wash these hands. They're totally clean. Yes, they are. And that's okay, to a degree. Oh, yeah. Look at these hands. These hands are dirty. Really need to wash them. We're gonna cook in just a second. You could be cooking and eating with me tonight. I'm gonna be making myself some chicken, some broccoli, and I'm gonna be heating up some pilaf, which is my mom's rice. The chicken, the broccoli, the pilaf, all that's gonna be real good real delicious meal tonight. So I'm looking forward to what I'm eating. I hope you're looking forward to cooking with me as well. If you like cooking, we're going to be cooking together. If you know people that like to cook, then also share this live stream with them. Feel free to also give me a like, a share, a comment, whatever you really want to do. Regardless, I appreciate you sharing my videos and liking my videos, and also sharing this live stream and liking the live stream and commenting and making friends on the live stream and being nice to the moderators and giving a shout out to the moderators. That's right, we got moderators. Those moderators are here on TikTok and on YouTube. No matter where you are, no matter where I am, I'm here with you on a regular basis because I live stream daily. That's right. Even if I'm on a different part of the country, or even if I'm in a different part of the country, or maybe a different part of LA. No matter where I am, I'm going to be trying to live stream to you on a regular basis, hanging out with you regularly. That's right. Something to look forward to. It is a fun live stream experience, though. I do enjoy doing it. I'm washing my hands because my hands got really dirty from being outside. But I don't know, is dishwasher soap really going to do this? I don't know what this stuff is. It's black. Oh, it's from the grip. I know what it's from. So if I scrub it really hard, it'll come out in a couple days. Maybe today. It's not coming out. Okay, well, I'm gonna come back into the shot in just a second. Okay. Pretty good, almost all of it's off. Not really. But that's just gonna be what it is. We're not gonna... Alright, well... Have we unlocked the ability to run polls yet? Let's see. Well, I think we did yesterday. Was for encouragement. Then they arrived. Benjamin needs the orange pumice soap for real. What are you talking about? Pumice. Don't know what that is, Danita. Didn't realize it was for the encampment. I came to campus. 5 minutes away from campus, I saw the troopers behind. What troopers are you talking about? Did something happen today? Oh, thanks for sharing the live stream, Danita. I do appreciate it. Pilaf indeed. Well said, Danita. But I will definitely be more careful. I accidentally hit 95 because the wind was pushing my car or something. Oh, wow, that's pretty great, Sarah. So Indian, that you were able to go 95 miles an hour? This sounds exciting, but really dangerous. Be safe out there. Don't you be driving irresponsibly. I see that there's more messages. Recorded it. That shoot was wild. I recorded all of it. Peaceful encampment. What are we talking about? What peaceful encampment are we talking about? You also ate dinner, and it was a steak and baked potato. Oh, good. Noah, you ate yourself some dinner? A steak and a baked potato, you say. I hope you enjoyed that. It is much later on the East Coast. It could be late for you. It's not that late over here on the West Coast where I am, where I'm going to be eating some dinner in a little while, but I'm going to be cooking in just a minute. We have the meat defrosted. Texas highway speed limit is 70, and everyone always goes 75, 85. It's basically the same thing over here on the California turf of things. Sarah, so Indian, I do appreciate you sharing that. I don't know how that came up. Was that something you said to... Oh, I see you said it to Peaceful Kevin. Does that mean that Peaceful Kevin asked that question? I guess going back in the chat isn't really the best thing to do right now. Michaela, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, I see that you're also in the room. Nice to have you here. I don't know if you're still here, but I see that you were saying things and interacting in the chat. It is fun to have people hanging out in the chat. Michaela, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, I see that you're also a moderator. I forgot that I made you one. I do need to make sure to give a shout out to you. Ben, what are we doing right now? We were cutting up a Christmas tree, Bobo Gizmo. I wasn't able to answer your question, but now we're hanging out in my kitchen. We're going to be doing some cooking and some eating. That's right. That's what's going to be happening in the live stream. The live stream is a typical type of live stream where I like to cook and I like to eat. I also do other things at times. We did an earlier live stream tonight. It's been already 138 minutes. If you've been watching me the whole time, I've been here hanging out with you. I hope you've been here hanging out with me. I do enjoy doing these live streams, so let me know how I'm doing. Also, give me a follow here on TikTok, here on YouTube. If you're watching on TikTok, this isn't my main account. This is my second account. You can follow my main account. It's Benjamin.Magrdichian. That's right. You can go and follow my main account if you really want to, or you could just follow me here. I'm live streaming here for the next couple of days because there's something that happened on the other one and I can't live stream there for right now. But I can still live stream nonetheless because I have multiple accounts. But I am here on TikTok and on YouTube live streaming to you from from my house, hanging out, making some food, eating some food. No matter where you are in the world, you could be hanging out with me. I'm here to hang out with you, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. I know I'm going to enjoy myself. I hope you have fun watching me, and I hope you enjoy watching me as well. You can also follow me on Instagram if that's something you want to do and you want to see the video content that I create across all the platforms, and maybe just photos I post. I tend to post photos on Instagram, and I've been hoping to post more photos on Instagram, but I just don't always get around to it. I've been meaning to get around to it. Look at me being all chit-chatty, because I do like to rant and I do like to live stream, because I just like to listen to myself talk. I can talk really fast if I want to. I can also slow things down if I want to talk really slowly as well. It is fun to be here. I hope you enjoy listening to my voice, because my voice is going to be dominant for right now, because I'll read the chat best I can, but I'll read the chat and say your things out loud. That is the things you said. Noah, I see you're here. You just saw on your security cameras that the wind knocked one of your trees in your backyard over, so it's windy today. Haley, great to have you here. It's nice to see. Oh, Michaela, Darkwing Medicine Woman, nice to have you back. It's 8 p.m. for you right now, Noah. That's pretty late. Sorry, Benjamin. I started talking about my job and I got a little political. My bad, King. Oh, Danita, don't talk politics in the live stream. No, but it's okay. I forgive you. You're on a good streak anyways. I was talking about an encampment at my college a few months ago. Oh, wow. Well, Sarah, So Indian, thanks for sharing in the chat. I do appreciate people being here. Benjamin needs the orange. Oh, I already read that one. It is fun to be here on both TikTok and on YouTube. If you're here on TikTok for the first time, well, welcome. This isn't where I normally live stream, but I am happy to have you here. If you're here on YouTube, I live stream here daily, so give me a follow here. You can also rewatch my live streams whenever you want at your convenience. There is also a live chat experience on both TikTok and on YouTube. Give a shout out to my moderators here on YouTube. We've got a great amount of moderators that keep the chat nice and keep the chat safe. It is fun to have them, and it is fun to see you acknowledge them. I appreciate them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. The moderators are as follows: Peaceful Kevin, Brandon, Liz, Gabby, Sarah So Indian, Danny DeVito, Danita, Michaela Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, maybe not. Maybe that's on TikTok. Who else is? Noah's also a moderator over here on YouTube, and so is maybe Miss Woods X, or Miss Woods X might just be a moderator over here on TikTok. You got moderators here on TikTok as well, which is Miss Woods X, Juliet, Michaela Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, Sarah So Indian, Danita, Danny DeVito. That's right, Danita, the famous Danita. That's right. Everyone knows her, everyone loves her. It's Danita, and she also goes by Danny DeVito and Danny. Anyways, you could give her a shout out. You could also follow her as well on the internet as well. All these moderators have their own platforms to post things on as well, so I encourage you to go over to their platforms and watch their content as well. I'm a mod on Balavoon YouTube. Thanks, Danita. Oh gosh, I got confused. It is weird to get it confused every once in a while. You're not a mod over... Wait, you're a mod over here as well. You're a mod on both. Yes, oh, I see that now. Now it makes sense. Danita is a queen. Thanks for saying it. It's the Supreme Leader, Danita. She is basically the live streaming mom. Yes, she is, Noah. That is a good way to say it. And so is Juliet. Miranda Rosanna confirmed Ben hates me. Miranda Rosanna, are you a moderator? Oh, you're a moderator over here. I gave you a shout out on the other one, Miranda Rosanna. I don't hate you. I just forget which one you're on. I said you were a moderator on YouTube, but apparently you're a moderator over here on TikTok. Or maybe you're a moderator on both, but also Miss Woods X is a moderator here on TikTok as well, and I do appreciate her, and I appreciate you for appreciating her. I appreciate all the moderators. I just talked about most of them, so do give a shout out to them. Just say, go mods, and that works too. Or you can tag them and specifically pinpoint them, or you can send them messages and ask them to help you in the chat, maybe filter out some comments or some people that are bothering you. I'm not really sure. Regardless, we're going to be hanging out right here in the kitchen. I'll be cutting things right here. I'm checking my framing, making sure I'm good to go. It looks like I can bring it down a little bit. I mean, so that I don't have so much headroom. Yeah, I could bring it down just a little bit. See, look at that. Now you can see me better. It does kind of feel like I'm just going to bring it down a little bit more. Maybe more of an arch. Yeah, this feels a lot better to me. I'm having fun with you. I hope you're having fun with me. Holla. We love the mods. Oh, I do appreciate hearing that, Noah. It is nice to see that people are joining in and being part of the live stream experience. I made too many mods. Now when I say, hey, thanks for thanking the mods, it's all the people that usually used to thank the mods. Can think about that. So, like, you guys are the usual regular viewers. So now when I say thank the mods, I'm really just telling you to give yourself a pat on the back. Or, you know what? I'd like it if you guys acknowledge the other moderators. So it'd be nice to hear other moderators say other things to other moderators. Holla. Ben can't say Ben can't even say hello right now anymore, or right anymore. Hello? I guess not. I just clapped my toddler's. Oh, you just clipped your fingers, you got muted for that. Shout out to my comrades. Well said. Shout out to my mates. Well said, Sarah So Indian. It's great to have you guys here. Wet Socks, you're in the room now. Nice to have you here as well. It is 5:45 and I'm hungry. If you're hungry too, we could be making dinner together. I'll probably eat sometime around 6:30. So if I start cooking now, we'll be eating at 6:30. So do feel free to eat with me. If you want to order yourself some food, make sure it arrives by 6:30. If you're cooking something, make sure you can finish cooking that thing by 6:30. We could also make some cookies. You guys want to make cookies with me? You don't have to make cookies with me, but it's option. It's option. It is an option. We could be making cookies together forever. Forever and ever and ever and ever. This one I'm not really sure how to cook. We're going to figure this out together. We've got the broccoli, we've got the rice, we've got the cheese, and it's going to be all right. Yep. So we've got rice, broccoli, corn that we have to figure out how to cook. This is also the cheese that we'll be using. I do like cheese. Let's see if the cooking instructions. Cooking directions. 7 to 8 minutes in boiling water or 5 minutes high on the microwave. What's high? Can I just put it in the air fryer then? For 5 minutes as well? This is boiled corn. If anyone has any ideas on how I can make this boiled corn, I could just make this in the air fryer, right? Told Gigi I was Australian and he was like, question mark, question mark. How do I unmute it? I don't know how you unmute it. We are all comrades and besties, mates and pals and buddies. Well said, Danita. I do appreciate you guys interacting in the chat. No matter where you're watching me from, we do try to create a safe environment for you to be able to interact with the other people that are also in the room. So do feel free. Corn, you just put on a pan and let it brown on every side. I could do that, but this one's frozen. Does that change anything? Medium high. All right, let's get out the other things, which is a little bit of the cutting board, which I think I put the cutting board away. I did. All right, so now we take the cutting board out. Let's get the cutting board ready, because the cutting board's gonna make, or you know what? Maybe I save the broccoli. No, let's not save the broccoli. We'll eat some more broccoli tonight. I love eating charred up broccoli, but we gotta get a better pan out. We'll get 2 pans out, just in case. I don't want to have to go down there again. No, I shouldn't have to do anything like that. It is fun to do these live streams. We're going to have to make some, or heat up some peas and some pilaf. Oh, I forgot I put peas in there. And some corn. But then again, I feel like I don't need the broccoli then. Because I got peas, pilaf, corn, and chicken to eat tonight. No salad. No salad. But that's okay. We don't need a salad tonight, right? We do have some frozen spinach, but I kind of want to save that for a more adventurous cook. That's right, I do have fun cooking on a regular basis. I hope you have fun watching me. Let's have some fun together. Peaceful Kevin, you're in the room. Nice to see you. Ben, don't let Ben see this. Don't let Ben see what? How is everyone's day? Question mark from Peaceful Kevin. Michaela, Dr. Good Medicine Woman. You love frozen corn. Is frozen corn really good? Oh, you gotta go and come back. You go and come back. It's gonna be fun to be here with you guys. For the cooking portion of this live stream at least. I mean, I'm running out of cheese, but I'm not freaking out about it. I'm kind of freaking out a little bit about it. I mean, I'm running out of cheese. How am I supposed to feel about that? We are going to change this up a bit, though. The chicken that I'm going to be making is going to have some onion and some garlic. And what else? What else do we have? Oh, let's do teriyaki. And some teriyaki sauce. So I'm going to do teriyaki sauce, garlic, onion, We're gonna just cut up the onion. We'll cut up the garlic too. Why not, right? I mean, it'll be fun. I'm here to hang out with you if you want to hang out with me, specifically in the kitchen. If you're in your kitchen, I'm in my kitchen. We could be in our kitchens thousands of miles away or close by. It doesn't matter where you are. I'm here to hang out with you if you want to hang out with me on the interweb. I'm here on TikTok and here on YouTube, live streaming to you from my accounts. You can follow me here on YouTube and give me a subscribe or give me a like, give me a share. You can also follow me here on TikTok on this account, or you can follow me on my main account, which is benjamin.magrdichian. That's right, I live stream on a regular basis and I have multiple accounts here on TikTok, so do feel free to follow me in multiple places, multiple spaces. It is fun to have you in the room. You can also check me out on Instagram, where I go by the name Benjamin Magrdichian. That's right, I use that a lot. That's usually the best way to find me. Just use my whole name. That's right. You just have to type out my entire name, and it's a long name. Now, it's not something you could just sound out because it's a name. This is my first time cooking at the same time as Benjamin. Oh, Sarah, so Indy and we're cooking together? That is so exciting. I cannot wait to see what you cook. What are you cooking, Sarah? I'm cooking chicken. That's right. Chicken. Beautiful chicken. Oh, there's water coming off of this bag. Ew. Okay, it's fine. It just feels weird. It's chicken still. So we've got chicken. Chicken's right there. Yeah. I'm okay. I'm just making weird noises because like I can. We're also gonna use a knife, but this knife. And we're also gonna use the cheese later and the teriyaki. What else do we need? We need the salts. Let's do garlic salt. Let's do lemon pepper. If you guessed it, you knew it was going to happen. I love using lemon pepper. It's my favorite type of pepper to use. Also, garlic salt is a must. I'm going to also undo this and rip this open. This is going to be very teriyaki. This is my favorite type of teriyaki sauce to use as marinade for my chicken and my beefs. That's right, I use this. You love Cardi B, Peaceful Kevin? I do too, but I just like, parts of Cardi B's music, not all of her music, because she has some pretty crazy music. The lemon pepper gang indeed, Danita. Danny DeVito, I'm happy you're enjoying lemon pepper as much as I am. Hopefully you're using it too. I'm gonna make some Korean style spicy tofu in a bit, but first we stretch. Yep, it's important to stretch. You love tofu, Peaceful Kevin? I didn't know that about you. Thanks, Noah, for sending me the rose. I do appreciate the gifts, and I appreciate the shares. I appreciate the likes. It is fun to be here on TikTok and on YouTube, no matter where you're watching me from. We've got some people in the room, so do feel free to be nice to not just me, the other people as well. It is a live stream experience, and that live stream experience would not be the same without the moderators, so do give a shout out to the moderators. No matter where you're watching from, I'm here to hang out with you tonight. If you really want to hang out with me, if you're alone and you're just looking for something to watch where you have someone else cooking with you, well, I'm cooking, so we're cooking together. If you just want to rewatch my live streams and you don't want to watch me live because it's just too intense and you're like, oh, this is making me anxious, well, you can control the live stream experience by rewatching live stream experiences as they are uploaded afterwards on demand for you to rewatch whenever you want. That's right. You can rewatch my live streams whenever you want here on YouTube. It is fun to make them. It is fun to upload them. And it's just reality TV at its best, in my opinion. Reality TV of me, Benjamin James Magrdichian. It is fun to do these though, so do let me know how I'm doing. Give me that follow. If you really want, you can also share the live stream. Share the live stream and comment below and make a friend. That's something I'm giving you as an option. You don't need to do it, but I'm giving you the option to do it. We've now marinated this chicken. We got to let it sit for a little bit. We also got to get some butter in there, don't we? Yeah, we got to get a little bit of butter in there. It's not much butter, but it'll be some butter. Oh man, we are running out of butter. What? Only one more thing of butter? No. Well, that's not good. No. Well, this is butter, but this isn't enough butter. So we're going to use this butter first. Put it there. And then we're going to cut some butter off of this. But now that I know that this is my last thing of butter, and I leave town again like tomorrow, so there's no reason for me to go shopping tomorrow. I mean, if I keep leaving town so frequently, it's actually really hard to go shopping to buy stuff for the house to have more things. Because then, like if I go shopping and buy too much food, it's just going to get wasted. So I got to be real careful. I mean, like I could just cook I could go to the store and just buy enough to cook one night, but that's just not how I like to shop. I know, right? I like to shop until I drop. It's a saying. It's fun to say it. Anyways, I'm here to hang out with you. If you want to hang out with me on the interweb, welcome to my live stream experience. Feel free to share it. Feel free to be part of the experience by chatting with the people as well. We normally are live on a different account here on TikTok, so this is a temporary move. But AIM, thanks for sharing the live and thanks for being here. It's nice to have you in the room. It's temporary over here on TikTok, being in this room, but it doesn't mean that we're not having a good time. And it doesn't mean that we're still not unlocking a whole bunch of live functionality features, which I still can't do some things. But I'm going to be able to do all them cool things soon because I'm live streaming for long periods of time and throughout the day, and all of those things end up unlocking more features and more features and more features here on the app. Just as I post things, I also get more of the features on YouTube as well. So I am hoping to continue to grow my audience. To help me grow my audience, I would appreciate it. I am trying to monetize myself and make this a good source of secondary income. Not my main source of income, or maybe in the future, who knows. Regardless, if I do put all my effort into it and decide to do something more elaborate on these platforms, maybe, I don't know. Regardless, I do have fun making content online again, and I want to keep it that way. So I don't really want to make it too demanding, because right now it's still just fun. I'm having a lot of fun just making random videos of me doing things, posting those things, and also doing these live streams. We've now cut up all the garlic. Okay, that's good. Now let's cut up all the rest of the onion. This onion will go bad if I don't use it. I can feel that. No, it might have already kind of gone bad. No. I dropped some stuff. We're going to put this away so we don't need it out anymore. I don't really need to be wearing these shoes no more either. We'll take these shoes off when we're sitting down to eat dinner. Right now, it is actually, I feel like it's always safer to wear shoes when you're cooking by the stove, because sometimes things spill over. And the kitchen can be a dangerous place. You could slip and fall. You don't want to do that. No, that's not something anyone wants to do. Slip and fall? No, those things mean you get hurt. No one likes getting hurt. Well, I'm sure someone out there does like getting hurt. They just don't want to admit it. Or maybe they do. There's this whole thing that's a BDSM. No, I shouldn't talk about that. But that is something that people like, I guess. But if that's your thing, I'm not going to judge you. But also, doesn't that hurt? It doesn't matter. I've seen parts of 50 Shades of Grey. It's not really my thing. But if it's your thing, I'm not judging you. Regardless, we are creating a judge-free, safe environment for you to hang out with me and me to hang out with you. No matter what you're talking about or where you're at in life, we can potentially relate on some things, at least. And maybe we can be having some more fun in future live streams if you decide to follow me. I can be quite the character. We are cooking dinner, and you're cooking with me. I'm cutting up an onion right now, and we've marinated some chicken and some teriyaki sauce. That's what we got going on. We also have some pilaf that we're going to be heating up, and some corn that we haven't really decided how we want to heat it up yet, but we're still waiting for that to get all marinated and whatnot, and giving it some time to just soak in some teriyaki is actually always a good idea. When it comes to making things tasty, you want to let things just sit in the juices. I almost hit my head. You want to just let things sit in the juices that you've marinated them in for quite a while to make sure that they taste real tasty. That's really what you're going for when you're cooking. Or at least when I'm cooking, that's what I'm going for. I don't know what you're going for when you're cooking, but I'm cooking with you if you really want me to cook with you. If you don't want me to cook with you and you want to cook by yourself and you don't want me to see what you're doing, well, I can't see what you're doing anyways. So you can watch me and I don't know what you're doing. So if you have something going on right now, well, I'm not really aware of what you're doing. I'm just happy to be here with you. It doesn't matter what you're doing at all, actually. I'm just happy to be in the room with you. Thanks for allowing me to be on your tablet, maybe your cell phone, maybe a desktop computer, maybe a laptop computer, maybe a TV screen, or maybe just a weird monitor that you have in the room, or maybe one of those small little monitors that you might have on a wrist. If you can watch me there or listen to me there. It is fun to be here, though, so I do enjoy being here with you. I hope you enjoy being here with me. I do like live streaming on a regular basis, and I do appreciate it when people keep things PG in the chat. That's right, I said it. Even though sometimes I talk about things that might not be PG. Regardless, I'm the host. I'm going to talk about the things I want to talk about. You watched 50 Shades in middle school. Oh my. Sarah So Indian, I don't think you should have watched that in middle school. That sounds way too intense. Oh, hey man, how's it going?
Going good.
Are we still down to watch the TV show at 7?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we can't turn on the lights anymore.
What?
We can't turn on the lights anymore.
Why?
The exposed wire.
Where?
Around here.
Oh, I was using that for filming outside. It's just when I unplugged the cameras and everything. You mean the lights that are... Oh, wait, you mean the extension cord?
The extension cord, yeah.
Oh, I just need to replace it.
It's got, yeah, it has exposed wires and it's like...
Oh, because it got stripped.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, I'll replace it.
Yeah, Robbie and Jeff were pointing it out to me.
Wait, who?
Robbie and Jeff?
They pointed it out to you and they didn't tell me?
When we went out to bowling, we were just walking out the door and you were, I don't know, grabbing something?
Oh, I'm surprised they didn't tell me.
Oh, no, yeah.
Yeah, so they told you and they didn't tell me. That's nice.
Yeah, they were like, oh, yeah.
That was a while ago.
That is definitely
I've used it a lot since then because I do things during the day and I use power outside.
Yeah, but then they were
So
talking about
I didn't even notice it.
Yeah, the exposed wires right here along like the metal railing too.
We're talking about exposed wires right
And
now.
it's, yeah, it could, you know,
What?
it could catch fire too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So, yeah.
No, I get
Shouldn't
that.
use it.
I
So-
mean, I just need to change it now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Robbie was telling me about the light bulbs that you can plug in and are an outlet. So we could change like the outside light to just an outlet.
Oh,
So we don't have to run it through the house. Which
we could do that.
I
That
bought-
actually makes more sense.
Yeah, I bought one, but I think Sergio took that package because it was this past week. It was the same day that
I have to
texted
rewire
you.
it in order to do that though. Because the place that you plug in, I guess we could have a cable just running down from it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I still need to replace the extension cord.
Better
If
than-
it's exposed in that area, I should look at that.
Yeah, totally.
I didn't even notice that. Thanks for bringing that to my attention.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
very dangerous.
I wouldn't have known unless the.
I wish someone. I can't believe you guys all like knew and no one told me.
We were going bowling. It was like in passing where you're getting your stuff.
It's not like I wasn't there. I was literally in a different room. You guys must have just had the conversation without talking to me.
Yeah, you were in your room.
When I cut my finger back open, I had to put bandages back on it.
That's exactly why.
Yeah, I
you
know
went
exactly
back
what
there.
happened.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Well, oh, right. I'm live streaming myself. Hey, welcome to my live stream. I'm here with you. If you're here with me, my roommate just came back. We're going to be watching a TV show at 7 o'clock. That TV show is a Daredevil TV show. It's a Marvel show. I don't need to promote it. But we are looking forward to it. If you're watching Daredevil and you're excited to watch Daredevil, well, we're going to be watching it at 7. I won't be doing a watch experience here on TikTok or here on YouTube. But you could be watching it with me too. I'm just not going to be really watching it with you. We're going to be cooking right now in just a second. We're looking for a 6:30 eat time. So if you want to eat dinner with me, you can still be eating dinner with me. We're going to be eating dinner at 6:30. I'm just cutting up the onions, and as soon as I'm done cutting up the onions, we should have the chicken actually starting up. We're going to be eating in no time, though. No time at all. So if you're cooking in your kitchen, we're cooking together. Let's try to be done at the same time so we can be eating together. That's 6 o'clock. If you're ordering yourself food so you can be eating with me and other people as well, just try to get your food to be delivered at 6:30. Or maybe like 6:35. Or maybe 6:25. Regardless, we could be eating dinner tonight if that's something you want to be doing with me. I'm going to be eating dinner at 6:30 once again here on TikTok and on YouTube. You can watch me also on the... Instagram, but not live on the Instagram because I'm only live here on the YouTube. Yep, it is fun to be here with me cooking, if that's something you're looking forward to on a regular basis, and it's fun for me to be here with you cooking. And that's something I actually look forward to on a regular basis. See, that's the part of my live streaming experience that I think I'm going to try to keep up, but what other things can I or should I be doing on these social media platforms to build myself up more? Maybe I should really have a podcast. Maybe I should be doing more like standardized cooking videos where all the stuff's already ready beforehand. Make it more of a cooking show. I do have the ability and the experience to do these things. Right now, I just live stream myself consistently because I'm learning how to interact with these platforms and trying to decide how I want to continue to make content online. So if you do have any ideas or any feedback, do feel free to give that to me. I would appreciate it. I am going to be making content for quite a while. We have now cut up a whole bunch of onions and a whole bunch of garlic and that stuff. Well, I guess it would make sense to make the corn. Yeah, let's make the corn in the air fryer. Wow, my eyes are all watery from cutting up the onion, which is a good sign, I guess. All right, you know what? We're just gonna do it there. Did I already put back the butter? This will be thrown on to the chicken when we cook it up a little bit more. I don't want to throw it on right away because it's just going to burn up and be really like too charred up. We also have this that needs to be heated up. That's going to be easy as well. The cheese, that's all easy stuff right there. We've got the salt and the pepper that we'll be using. It is going to be a quick cook up, I do feel. We just need to go get some more butter. Welcome my live stream though, welcome to it. It is a lot of fun to do these live streams. I hope you're having fun watching me because I'm having fun hanging out with you. Yeah, it's happening. Yes, yes it is. Now we've got I might live stream also on Instagram when we just do the eating, not the cooking, but let's see, what could we be doing? I'm just checking how Instagram works all the time. Just don't understand. Select nonprofit. Oh, you can do a nonprofit with live streaming? Doesn't really change anything. Eat with me? Yeah, I'll live stream on TikTok or on Instagram tonight too. Why not, right? It is going to be an eating live stream, so that'll be on Instagram. But right now, we're going to start up with, the butter. Yes, yes, yes. It is a TikTok live stream like none other. Also a YouTube live stream like no other. Because it's my live stream. That's right, I'm coming to you from my house. Cooking in my kitchen. You could be cooking in your kitchen too. We're trying to eat dinner at 6:30 once again. It is a live stream experience that you just don't want to miss. It is going to be fun to be here with you and me here with you as well. It's a lot of fun for me, but also maybe fun for you. It is going to be fun regardless of where you're watching me from. We are now lighting up some of these grills, or some of these burners. We've got the corn now cooking on the back burner, if you can see that. You can't see it so well on TikTok, but you can see it on YouTube. You can see that. It is happening. We've got the cooking now starting, where we have that on a 4. We'll just rotate them ever so slightly as time goes on. Yeah, we'll keep the butter out. We'll keep that butter out. We've got the, well, you know what? This doesn't really need to be heated up. I like my peas and my pilaf kind of cold. We also don't have to eat all of it because we have a lot of corn. I want to eat 2 things of corn. I could have saved one, but I've already put it down, and now that I think about it, I'd like to eat 2 things of corn, my chicken, and, you know, whatever else I can eat too. Where is the thing I'll be using for this? Let's just use this. It's easier. Do we want to cut it up? I usually cut it up. If you've watched my live stream before, I've used the scissors to usually cut it up. Oh, Danita, nice to have you in the room, pushing like and whatnot. You're saying things. You say you love that. What are we talking about? Been Pinterest user for at least a decade. Wow. Yeah, lots of lost accounts. I still use it for home aesthetics. What are we talking about exactly? Well, whether you're watching me on TikTok or on YouTube, the live stream experience is different in both places, both spaces. You can like and you can share. I do appreciate when you guys are doing that. But do feel free to interact in the chat and keep me in the loop, but also have some fun talking to each other. Crosstalk is encouraged. I really encourage you guys to not just talk to me, but also make friends in the live stream experience. We're actually going to cut up the chicken a little bit too, because that's going to make it a lot easier to cook and it'll make it faster. We're going to run out of time before I even know it. It's 6:08. I got to move things along. We're going to cut up the chicken so then it's just thinner pieces. It is going to cook a lot faster if I do it this way. Yeah, see, look at that. Already feels better. Yeah, and then here too, and here as well. Well, I got this. There we go. We got this one now. Okay, and you know what, we'll cut this one too. The more I cut it up, the faster this thing's gonna cook. We also let it sit in this teriyaki sauce for quite a while, which is gonna give it that taste that I really want it to have, you know, deliciousness. That's what I really want. If you're cooking too and you're thinking to yourself, I want my food to be delicious, well, you just gotta let it soak in some marinade for a little while. Marinate that thing and let it sit. Let it sit and let it soak in the nice juices. Something real tasty, teriyaki. Got something to do with it. Teriyaki is always something that makes me impressed with myself. When I eat it afterwards, I go, dang, I really knew how to put teriyaki on this. Teriyaki is actually one of the best things to put on anything. If you disagree with me or if you feel differently, I understand, but I feel like I have a strong point with this. Like, it is actually one of those things that's just delicious. Now, if you completely disagree and teriyaki isn't your thing, that's okay. Maybe this live stream isn't for you, because I like to use teriyaki, and I'm using teriyaki on pretty much a regular basis. Every week I use teriyaki on something. Now, I think I do. I also use a lot of lemon pepper. If you use lemon pepper, you understand lemon pepper is delicious and great to use. Now, we just cut it up. We're not really like, we're just checking to see if we can cut it up any other places. We haven't started cooking it here, but we'll use the spatula this time. Yeah, we use the spatula. This piece is still pretty big too. Let's cut this piece in half as well. Yeah, the smaller the pieces, the faster they'll cook. And they're gonna be teriyaki flavored anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, to cut them up nice and small. Welcome to the live stream experience if you're just tuning in. It is me, Benjamin James Magrdichian, cooking with you. If you enjoy cooking too, well, this is the live stream for you. If you know someone that wants to cook with somebody and they're alone at their house, well, share this live stream with them. Seriously. If you know anybody that's suffering out there and, oh, Mojo Lover, thanks for the goats. I do appreciate the gifts. Nice to have you here. Teriyaki is tasty. Thanks for saying it, Danny DeVito. It is nice to have you guys here. I just don't like the amount of ads on Pinterest now. No, me neither. Yeah, ads. It's lame. I don't like the amount of ads on everything now. We gotta check, make sure that this is cooking. Oh yeah, it's cooking. What is this, at 4? You just gotta rotate it every so often so it doesn't burn too much. But they're frozen, so they're gonna take a while to cook. Now is the time for me to pay attention to the steak, or to not the steak. It's not a steak, it's chicken. Yep, we've got the chicken at 8 right now. Well, let's also give it a little more teriyaki maybe? No, later, not right now. We've got to get that butter to melt. We've got to get more lemon pepper on that. I can just feel that lemon pepper needs to be on this more. Cooking is a very fun thing for me to do. I like to cook with love. I don't know how you like to cook, but I'm cooking with love, and I'm keeping in mind that I need to use the things that I like to taste. Lemon pepper is one of those things, but I need to get more lemon pepper. Yeah, it got like too solid, I guess. When did this expire? It hasn't expired yet. How did this happen? Oh, it's probably because there was too much. Now that's the right amount of lemon pepper. Now I'm feeling good. We're also going to throw some salt on that and some salt on this. We're going to rotate those pieces of corn. Now that the butter's melted, got to make sure that these pieces of corn don't burn too much on one side, but they are frozen. They did say to like cook them in a boiling pot or something or whatever, but we're gonna be fine. Oh wow, we gotta turn this down. Now there's a lot of steam right there. We're gonna have to turn that on. I know it makes it harder for you to hear me, and you're gonna be like, what? How am I? I'm good. How are you, Ginger Lomax? I think that's your name over there on YouTube. Whether you're watching me on YouTube or TikTok, the chat experience is different. I do try to interact best I can. I'm back and I'm done cooking. Sarah, so Indian, you're done cooking already? Well, we're going to be eating in about 15 minutes, so we'll be eating with you in no time. But welcome to the live stream experience. Welcome back, that is. It is always nice to have you here. Everyone give a shout out to the moderators on both TikTok and on YouTube. I appreciate them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. I'm not going to name them all right now because it is actually hard for me to retain them all. I need to look at a list of every single one of them first before the next time I end up actually saying hi to all of them, because I just don't want to offend anyone by forgetting anybody. So by not saying any of them, I'm not going to offend a single one of them, but I do appreciate every single one of them. Boil in water some butter. You think I should boil it in water? You know what? I feel like I should put it in the air fryer for 5 minutes. I feel like I want to do that. We've got this going on. We're going to just do this. I think I'm just going to take the corn off and throw that into the oven. I mean, into the air fryer, because I just feel like that's going to work better for it. And that's really what I want to do. Cook with the idea of love. Cook with the idea of love. I mean, involved in the live stream. Oh, that is kind of getting hot already. Well, at least there's butter on it, so that part's good. Well, let's do one, and then we'll rip this off. Perfect. That's one, and then that's another. And now I'm going to throw this into the air fryer. That's right, throwing it into the air fryer, where I can make it so then it cooks in like 5 minutes. And we should be eating soon, but we are going to do the corn now. We're just going to put that up at like, you know, just a standard 5 minutes at 400 degrees, or maybe 4 minutes at 400 degrees. We also still got this cooking. I got to pay attention to this as well. This is the chicken that's cooking kind of fast, honestly, in my opinion. I don't need to cook chicken for that long, but what type of chicken do I want to have today? Do I want to have some really juicy chicken, or do I want to have some dried out chicken? It is an option for me to be able to do either or. I do like my chicken kind of in the middle. Kind of in the middle. How do you like your chicken? Feel free to share in the live stream. Did someone say to boil the chicken? No. Someone said to boil the corn. But I'm not going to boil the corn. I don't want to. Shout out to the comrades from Danita. Thanks for acknowledging other people as well. It's nice to have you guys here on TikTok and on YouTube, no matter where you're watching me from. You can also follow me on Instagram. If you're watching me here on TikTok, well, I'm on a different account. This isn't my main account. My main account is benjamin.magrdichian, and you can watch me there on a regular basis, not for a little while longer. But right now, you can watch me throughout the rest of this week on this account over here on TikTok. My Balavoon account is my secondary account, and I'm live streaming here. And I'm here to hang out with you. If you want to hang out with me, feel free to send me any gifts you want. And feel free to also let me know how I'm doing by also commenting, maybe sharing. All that fun part. All that fun. I'm not a fan of the boiling method. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the boiling method either. That's why we're not doing it that way. You hear that sizzle? That's the sizzle of the chicken. You can see that the chicken is cooking. I'm tossing it back and forth. We're going to cook this chicken on here for a little bit longer. Then we're going to throw in the onions and the chopped up garlic. And that'll end up finishing most of the cooking here. Well, I guess since we've done that, maybe we will heat up. Maybe we'll heat up the rice. Rice and pilaf now, back here on the back burner. We're going to just turn that on to a low. We're going to bring the attention back over here where we've got the... see, now that's also why it's good that I'm wearing my shoes, I guess. Well, actually, in the kitchen, sometimes I have burned my foot before because I wasn't wearing shoes. But I normally wear shoes because I like to wear shoes in the live stream. You know, I want to be fashionable. I want to look good. And I'm wearing some nice shoes today that I don't always wear. It's my boots, my hiking boots. Which, you know, I just need to take them out of the closet and give them a wear day. That's right. You gotta keep things worn every once in a while. You don't want things to just sit in your closet for too long. Then they end up like getting all weird and you can't wear them anymore. Regardless, let's rant together. Let's hang out together. I'm here hanging out with you, cooking in my kitchen. You could be cooking in your kitchen too. In the next 12 minutes, I should be ready to eat dinner, and you could be eating dinner with me as well. If you don't want to eat dinner with me, that's okay. That's all right. That's fine. You can just watch me eat dinner. If you do want to watch me eat dinner, and you also want to have your other friends watch me eat dinner as well, I welcome that. You should share this live stream with them because I'd love to have them in the room as well. We can all talk to each other. We can all have a good time. I do like the live stream, and I am here on a regular basis, so you can get to know me. I can get to know you. We can have a fun time on any day of the week, except for the days I end up not live streaming. But today I'm live streaming here on TikTok and on YouTube. I started outside, and now we're inside. It started outside with me doing some box cutting and, you know, some tree breaking. We broke up a tree. It happened. like it's actually done. But I don't know, actually. I don't like to cook. I don't like to eat undercooked chicken, so we're just going to keep that going for a little bit longer. We're going to just turn this down to 2, and while that's happening, we're just going to mix up. See, this is just warming up, peel off. We don't need to cook it, just warming up. My mom would say it's best to put a little bit of water in it, but we're also mixing up the peas in it as well. The water helps it and keeps it moist. That's the air fryer. The corn is done, or one side of the corn is done. I think it's going to be one side of the corn. Now that's a good mix up, so now we can put that back down over here. We can also go over here. Yeah, we're still mixing it up, making it happen. Yeah, the teriyaki actually makes it look really delicious. I feel like this is going to be done cooking in no time. We're definitely making it to the 6:30 eat time, that's for sure. We're also now going to check the air fryer. That's hot, but expected. Not too hot. I can still feel the coldness of it. Well, that has me concerned. So we're just going to flip it around. We'll throw that back in there. That is now going to cook for 4 more minutes at 400 degrees. I don't know what else to do. I cooked it for 4 minutes and it's not even hot. Hello, controversial question, but do y'all clean your chicken before cooking it? To a degree. I'd rather eat burnt chicken than undercooked chicken. Me too. Well, I mean, moist chicken is really delicious. So I'd rather cook chicken that's cooked properly, that is cooked with intention. Yeah, but I feel like everyone could agree with that. We're almost done cooking. We're almost ready to eat. If you're ready to eat with me, well, I mean, I'm not quite ready yet, but I can watch you eat. I mean, I can't see you, but you can see me. And I'm looking straight at you, so in a way I'm watching you eat, but I actually am not watching you eat. It's nice to look at you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching me, and thanks for also being part of my live stream experience by interacting in the chat. If I'm that eye candy for you and you don't feel like interacting in the chat, but you just feel like staring at me, well, go ahead and take that screenshot. I'm here to be that eye candy for you. You don't need to say anything if you don't want to. I watch live streams all the time, and sometimes I don't say shit. I don't normally cuss in my live streams, but I did right there, because I just got excited. Excited welcoming you to watch me, and also I've gotten excited while trying to confirm that however you do decide to watch me, it's totally appropriate. Alright, I'm okay with whatever you're doing right now. If you're just watching me in your outside watering plants in your front yard and gardening, well, I mean, to each their own. If you're on a walk right now and you're in the city and you're watching me, it's great to be on the phone with you, and it is nice to be in the city with you. No matter what part of the world you're in, I'm there too with you. I mean, I'm live streaming here on the interweb, which is inter everywhere. I have fun doing this. I hope you have fun watching me. Let me know how I'm doing. Feel free to give me that follow here on YouTube, here on TikTok. You can also follow my other account on TikTok. That is my main account. That's Benjamin.Magrdichian. Follow me there if you really want to see what I'm up to on a regular basis. That's the best place to follow me. On TikTok, that is. You can also check me out on Instagram to message me there and to maybe see what photos I'm posting. That's the place I post photos. This is the place, as in TikTok and YouTube, that I post myself in videos. Short form videos. Also on Instagram sometimes. And I live shoot sometimes on Instagram, because I'm going to be live shooting there tonight, because we're going to eat on on TikTok and on YouTube. But at 6:30. At 6:30. We're getting close though. We've got the air fryer finishing up the corn, and then I'm going to move the cameras and we'll be eating in about 6 minutes. So get yourself some food. Let's eat together. It's going to be a fun live stream of me eating dinner with you. You can be eating dinner with me if you really want to, but once again, you don't have to be doing the same thing I'm doing. You can just observe me if you want to observe me. It's just fun to provide the option and to give you the opportunity to also do something with somebody else online. It's more interactive that way, and also it feels less lonely. Even for me, even though I live with somebody, even if you're by yourself or not by yourself, if you're feeling lonely anyways, just because you just want to be with the opposite sex, or you just want to look at someone that's nice ice candy, I candy, ice candy. Oh, ice candy might be a thing too. All right, we're ready for the onion. We're ready for the last half of the cooking, which is me adding the onion. Yep, I'm adding onion into this and chopped up garlic, which you're right. There isn't enough chopped up garlic in this. We need to fix that. By adding minced garlic. This will fix it nice and well. No, I can't use that fork. That was the fork I used when it was raw chicken. I had to put that in the sink. I should have put it in the sink right after anyways. Alright, that's 1 scoop. That's 2 scoops. And that's 3 scoops of minced garlic. I know what you're thinking. I need one more scoop. You're right. And that's 4 scoops. Or maybe 5. You're right, just a little bit more. Tad bit more. Okay, that's perfect. If I put any more than that, it could be too much. Or is it ever, never too much? Or is it never, ever too much? I think it's the way I should have said that. Where did the lid of this go? Oh, there it is. I got to really flip this thing around. Okay, good. Now we've got to really mix up all this stuff together. I think I've dried it out a little bit, but it'll be good still. Now's the time for me to make sure that the garlic and the onion get a little bit of cooking exposure by flipping it so that it's mainly on the bottom half. It'll all cook, it'll be good. We're almost done cooking. We got to get out a plate. We're going to check the corn right now, and we're going to get ourselves set up in a different area so we can eat together. So do be mindful of me moving the camera. It is going to get a little dizzy, but I do apologize. I'm just going to reset up in just a second. Let me just check the corn. Oh, the corn feels good, but let's do... Let's do another 3 minutes at 400 degrees. We've got this that can go into the refrigerator, this can go into the... Well, actually, let's not do any of that. No reason to do that. We're going to move the cameras in just a second. Thanks for watching, though. I do appreciate you guys being here. If you're going to leave now, I understand. But if you're going to stay and eat with me, well, it's going to be fun to eat together, that's for sure. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you're looking forward to it. We've heated up the peas and the... Well, let's actually give it a taste. The pilaf and the peas. Good. It's warm. It's not like hot, but I don't want it to be hot. No reason for it to be hot. We're going to just pour a little bit more teriyaki on this. It's cooking at a low temperature. We're going to move these to the counter as well. In case I decide to change anything. Cheese actually can go over there as well. Cheese and the knife. All of this is trash. We're cleaning up while also getting ready to start eating our dinner. We're letting the chicken just cook at a low temperature with the onions and the garlic in there. We're doing the corn, which you can hear that, right? Yeah, that's the corn. Yeah, I know, right? It is kind of loud, but it is a necessary thing for me to do to cook it all the way through. The other stuff that's in the air fryer. Oops, I wouldn't want to eat corn that, isn't nice and toasty. That doesn't sound fun for me. All right, we've got plates. We're going to serve ourselves in just a minute. Cutting board can go over there. This can actually go down right here. That's the whole purpose of that thing. I just wasn't using it. We've got this one. We've got the knife over there. Okay. Actually, I'm going to give this a flip. It is almost 6:30. What is it? 6:29? Perfect. Oh yeah, we're ready to eat this stuff now. Everything looks cooked to me. Cooked and delicious. Now, you know what could go good in here? Some nuts. Just don't have them. But, you know, like some cashews or something. It looks good, right? The chicken's done and ready. We've got that going on. So we're going to put this onto a low temperature, put this one onto an off temperature, and start serving. Yep. We're starting off with the peel off of the peas, which I'm just going to give that a gentle shake. Gentle shake down. Don't need to get it all on the plate at once. I feel like I'm going to eat that over the course of a couple of days, because that is actually a lot of food right now, because I got 2 pieces of corn and a bunch of chicken that I'm going to be eating. I really want to eat the chicken, a lot of the chicken. We're serving ourselves dinner, and we're eating dinner tonight, guys, at 6:30. You should be done cooking. I know I'm done cooking. I even got the air fryer done. It is going to be fun to eat dinner with you. I hope you're going to have fun eating dinner with me. I made myself chicken teriyaki tonight. I have myself some pilaf and some corn. The chicken teriyaki has onion and diced up garlic involved. In the creation of it, that is. Look at that. Ain't that just the best? It looks pretty good, doesn't it? We're going to leave a little bit in here for leftovers, I guess, but I don't really need leftovers. No, not this guy. But I do want to get everything into the center of the pan. Just makes it better. I'm still shocked that no one told me that the cable was running low. It's like I'm the person that would mainly use it, so why wouldn't you tell me? Like, yeah, it's just kind of interesting. All right, now let's get the corn. Oh, perfect. It's hot and burns my fingers a little bit when I touch the tin foil, which is exactly what you want when it comes to making yourself some corn. See, 2 pieces of corn right there. Oh, I'm okay. It was kind of hot, but now we got to get this stuff over here, as in the camera as well. So just move with me just for a second. It's not going to take that long to get you to where you need to be. It's just going to be in a position for you to be able to see me as I eat dinner, and you could be eating dinner too. It's like you're walking with me, and I have to pick you up and carry you. That's basically what happened right there. Okay, so, sorry, you got stuck. But it's okay, we're good now. There we go. We're gonna also live stream on Instagram at the same time, so the energy in the room is gonna change just a little bit. I mean, I gotta acknowledge that I'm going live on a different platform as well. But I need to make sure my framing is right and that everyone's on the same page as me. You know. Let's do a different angle. We haven't done this before. Let's get even lower. I normally don't do it this low. I normally like to try to have it be a little higher, but if this works, I mean, I can read it better. Corn indeed. Thanks for saying it. Thanks for loving it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of this live stream experience. It is fun to be here on TikTok and on YouTube, no matter where you're watching me from. It is great to be part of the live stream experience that's these apps. It is going to be me also on Instagram, so let's start that up. Do I like that plugs in? No. But I can fix that so it looks less distracting. But it's still distracting to a degree. I mean, it's a plug. It's not that big of a deal. But it is great to have you here no matter where you're watching me from. I'm here live streaming with you from my house, and you're in your house. Or maybe you're not in your house. I don't know where you are. Eat dinner with me if you want. or join me eating dinner. That's right. We'll use an emoji. This is me starting up the live stream for Instagram, both here on YouTube and on TikTok, already live streaming. You're like, wait, why are you adding another one? Just for fun. These live stream experiences are entertaining me and hopefully entertaining you as well. I'm still making dinner. Danita, you're still making dinner? Okay, well, I'm gonna have to start eating. I mean, I just got to. Oh, hey, Miss Woods X, nice to have you in the room. You're also one of our moderators. Everyone give a shout out to the moderator, Miss Woods X, also Danny DeVito, also Sarah, So Indian, and the other moderators as well, which are Juliet, Miranda Rosanna here on TikTok. And I'm sure I'm missing one. Maybe Michaela, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. I believe she's also one of our moderators too. It is great to be here on TikTok and on YouTube, no matter where you're watching me from. We do got people in the room on both of them. I do appreciate you being here with me and being here with them as well. If you're here on YouTube, we've got many moderators. It's Peaceful Kevin, Brandon, Liz, Gabby, Danita, Danny DeVito, Sarah So Indian, Noah, you're a moderator over here. And I'm not sure I remember every single one of them. Regardless, I do enjoy being here, and I do like having you guys part of my live stream experience. I do hope you're enjoying yourself. I know I'm enjoying myself. It is going to be an eating live stream right now. Eating. And we've got that going on. And now I'm just going to reverse the angle. And we're almost live streaming in 3 different environments. Ain't that just the best? I do hope you guys are having a great day. I'm looking forward to live streaming in 2 different environments. So this will be fun, guys. Let's have some fun with it. It is the social media world that is, today. So it is going to be an interesting one. I got 3 cameras set up right next to each other, all one after the other. And we are now live streaming on... Not quite yet. And now we are live on Instagram. That's right. I'm live streaming on Instagram, YouTube, and on TikTok. Now, if you're watching me for the first time, I live stream on a regular basis, but normally not on here. That is right. Not here on Instagram. I'm talking directly to you. Instagram, I don't normally live stream on you, but I'm live streaming on you tonight. You can eat with me if you want to eat with me, but I'm live streaming myself on YouTube and on TikTok. And it's 3 different spaces, 3 different places, 3 different live stream experiences for you to be able to interact with and see who's in the chat and potentially make some friends. Also, maybe you just find me to be entertaining and you'll just have a lot of fun watching me. Regardless, this is a live stream experience where I'm hanging out with you if you want to hang out with me. And yeah, I'm grabbing a little bit of cheese right now and I'm ripping up that cheese and throwing it onto my food. If you've been watching on YouTube or on TikTok, you've been cooking with me and you've been doing other things with me as well. And now we're eating, but if you're watching here on Instagram, you're just tuning in for the eating part. That's right. That's all that's happening here because the live stream experiences are really more meaningful and a lot more fun and interactive on other platforms other than here on Instagram. Not to crap on Instagram, but Instagram's live streaming abilities are a bit weird to me. I also don't really understand how to use the live stream experience as well. Hi, Ben. It's Taste. Taste. Welcome to the live stream experience over here on Instagram. Now, if you're waiting for me to live stream on TikTok and you're like, your account's not live streaming. You're right. I'm not live streaming over there on TikTok on my main account. But I am live streaming on TikTok on my second account, which is my Balavoon account. That's where you can watch me on TikTok right now. But my TikTok account has run into some issues because I got flagged for some copyright infringement. That's right. I got a strike against me on my main TikTok account. But it's actually legitimate because I had the Oscars on in the background and that is copyright infringement. But since no one watches the Oscars, I was trying to live stream and promote the Oscars and I wouldn't do it from the beginning of the Oscars. I let the intro go by. I let the startup of the entire performance go by, as in Conan's moment where he did sing that song where he's like, I'm not going to waste time. I let that pass too, and I just started the live stream from where they started doing the awards, thinking that it would be okay, but of course it's not. And that's something I learned. So I've gotten a strike against my account on TikTok, and that's going to be okay. It's going to be fun because I live stream in many different places, many different spaces, and I made a mistake, and it is something that I did, and I don't think I'd undo it because I do believe that the Academy Awards are not watched enough. No, that's not true. It's not what it used to be. It's just the film industry needs to be supported. And I do like to do live streams where I support that said film industry because that's the industry I work in. I work in the entertainment industry. But I'm here on TikTok and on YouTube right now hanging out with you if you want to hang out with me. But I'm also live streaming on Instagram, which doesn't happen all the time, but it is happening right now. So you can feel free to share this live stream no matter where you are in the world. I could be hanging out with you. I could be eating dinner with you. I do have a teriyaki chicken, corn, and pilaf dinner for myself tonight. I don't know what you're eating tonight, but this is what I'm eating. And you're watching me eat dinner. You can also be eating with me if that's something you want to do. I've given you plenty of time. It's 6:40. I'm going to eat this and you're going to watch me eat it or eat with me. It doesn't really matter. I'm interacting with you if you want to interact with me. If I'm that eye candy that you just want to watch, then I'm that eye candy that you just want to watch and you don't want to interact with. And that's fine. You don't need to interact with me in the chat. You don't need to say anything. You can just look at me. That's completely all right because that's what we do on the internet. We just look at people. All the time we watch other people's content. We see what people are doing and this is an opportunity for you to watch me and you don't need to feel like a creep if you don't decide to say anything in the chat. You don't need to say anything if you don't want to. What's up with you, Peaceful Kevin? Nice to have you here. It's nice to have people jumping in the room and being part of the live stream experience. Feel free to tag a friend or share this live stream with anybody that you want to share the live stream with. Yep, the chicken came out good. And it's still warm. But once again, share the live stream with anybody that you know wants to watch me eat dinner or eat dinner with me. Or just look at me while I'm looking good. I don't know. It's the internet. It's a lot of fun. To each their own, and I hope everyone's having a good day. If you're not having a good day, hopefully I can help you forget about that just for a little while. I'm not going to eat for that long, but this is a live stream of me eating with you. Benjamin, how do you feel about calculus? Oh, what a great question to ask over there on TikTok. That's from Kalir. Thanks for asking. I don't really have much of a thought on calculus. I appreciate it, but I don't like to think about it that much. But thanks for asking. Noah, thanks for sharing the live stream over there on TikTok. I do see you. Over here on Instagram, we got people saying things as well. Wes Luke here. Oh, nice, Wes. It's nice to see you in the room, enjoying the dinner. How about Adam Sandler at the Oscars? I know, Wes. Ain't that just the best seeing him at the Oscars? I do like Adam Sandler. I don't know if you guys are an Adam Sandler fan. I am. It was nice to see him at the Oscars. And I hope you guys enjoy watching this live stream and being part of my dinner tonight, or eating dinner with me. It doesn't matter if you are or are not eating dinner. I am. You can watch me eat dinner. Eating some dinner myself. Wet Socks, great to have you eating dinner too. Janine Lomax, I see on YouTube asking what I put on the corn. It's just butter and salt and pepper. And I do lemon pepper. It's the pepper I like to use. Yeah. Live streaming in 3 different places is always a little overwhelming, but it is really nice. Oh, what are we eating? Finister, thanks for asking over there on Instagram. It is corn, some teriyaki chicken, mixed with some garlic cloves and some onions. And I have myself some pilaf with some peas in it. That's what we're eating tonight in my house. Hopefully you're eating dinner too. We're eating dinner together. Even if you're not eating dinner, you could just watch me eat dinner. But I'm here with you if you're here with me. It's my internet experience. It's all over the internet right now. I'm live on Instagram, live on TikTok, and live on YouTube. Follow me in all these places, all these spaces. And feel free to come back on a regular basis because I live stream daily. Not here on Instagram. But I live stream on Instagram every now and then, but not very frequently. I live stream more frequently on YouTube and on TikTok. YouTube's my favorite account that I have though, so follow me on YouTube. Benjamin taking over the interwebs. Yes, Danita, thanks for saying that on the chat over there on TikTok. It's always nice having you, and you're a great supporter here on the interweb. It is fun to do things on the internet. Like this. It's giving me the ability to also hang out with you fine people. Thanks for joining in, all you wonderfuls. I do appreciate people coming in, being part of the live stream experience, chatting and whatnot. Let's keep things PG if you're watching here on YouTube. If you're watching here on TikTok, it can get a little more adult, but let's also keep things really moderate and have a lot of fun with each other without making people feel uncomfortable. This corn doesn't taste right. It's hot, but I've never had this type of corn before. It doesn't taste bad. It just tastes different. It did say it was boiled corn, which I don't think I've had boiled corn before. Maybe I have. I mean, it's not bad. I do like eating corn. Look, I'm eating corn with you, you're eating corn with me, we're all having fun, eating what we can eat while we're eating dinner. Gabby, if my daughter looked like my late wife, what are you talking about? Over here on YouTube, I see that people said that in the chat. Oh, Gabby, was that you? I think it might be. Yeah, it's Korean purple corn. Oh, Liv, thanks for following me. I do appreciate the follow here on TikTok. It's supposed to be mushy. I like it, kind of. It's interesting. It's different. I've just never had corn like this before. And you're watching me experience it for the first time here on Instagram, here on YouTube, and here on TikTok. And that's right. Live streaming on all 3 platforms. It looks like this when I'm doing it. I don't have a daughter. Thanks for asking. I'm actually not married. Nor do I have any kids. I guess I could have a daughter and not be married, but I don't have a daughter. And I don't have kids. Other kids. Yeah. Oh, right. Danita, thanks for bringing that up. Whether you're watching me on Instagram, TikTok, or on YouTube, the live stream experience is different in all those places, all those spaces, because it's a chat in each of them. I do try to read people's comments out loud so people know what's up. Like over here on Instagram, we got Liz2Real saying, "What's up, Ben? You know, I'm eating dinner. What's up with you?" Thanks for chiming in, Liz2Real. Well, kind of want to keep eating the corn. It's just really good. But I also want to take a little more cheese. Rip that cheese up. I'm a big cheese guy, so I'm throwing in some cheese right there. And I'm going to keep eating the corn that I got. I'm enjoying my live stream experience. I hope you're enjoying watching me in my live stream experience. Yeah, because we are... Oh, your undead mom. I'm so sorry, Danita. Over there on TikTok. Yeah. Not much food. Oh, good. Liz2Real. Not much with you, but you think my food looks good. I appreciate the compliment. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the shares, guys. No matter where you're watching me from, do feel free to let other people know that I'm eating. If they like to watch people eat. I'm that guy that maybe they want to watch eat for a little while. I don't know what to say, Danita. I would say that after losing someone so important in your life, it's probably the new norm without them, but not a preferred norm. No matter like how you look at it.
I was so excited I fucked him up with that home run.
But let's try to cheer you up. Don't be sad about it. Or maybe be sad about it. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Regardless, I'm here to entertain you if you want to be entertained by me. It is sweet. It is actually really fun. This is what? The Korean purple corn that I'm eating right now? I've never had it before. I'm quite impressed with it. I actually want to save this one for a snack when I'm watching TV. So I'm going to separate these two and go back to eating the other things. Or you know what? Let's make sure to take this off the plate just for right now. If I leave it on the plate, there's no way I'm not going to eat it. So putting it off on the side will make it so that I'll have a snack. It's a healthy snack for me to eat while watching the Daredevil TV show that premieres tonight. That's right, I'm promoting something, but not paid to promote that thing. But Daredevil is an amazing show, and I miss it. And it was on Netflix, and then Disney bought blah, blah, blah. You guys know the whole story. If you know the whole story. If you're a fan, you're a fan. If you're not a fan, you're not a fan. Regardless, if you like Marvel shows and you were a big fan of the Daredevil show that was on Netflix, that is actually resuming, and that'll be continuing to go on Disney Plus. That's something you can watch. It is actually really good. You love Daredevil too? That is fantastic to hear. Thanks for saying it. I also do like her, so sometimes she's not really gone. Oh, that's great to hear, Danita. It's great to hear that you're coping with that well and that we're here for you. If you want to hang out and just talk about it too, you can always talk about it here. Good that you've done the work though and unpacked it. We do support you. It's great to have you here on TikTok or on YouTube or on Instagram. No matter where you're watching me from, we're here to hang out with each other. So let's create a safe environment for you to be able to interact with other people, not just me. It is a live stream experience that has other people in the live chat. So be mindful and be nice to each other. Maybe make some friends. There are people that come back on a regular basis. If you're watching me here on Instagram, I don't normally live stream over here on Instagram, but I do normally live stream over here on YouTube and on TikTok. But you'll be able to rewatch this live stream on Instagram whenever you want. So if you're busy and you just want to watch me eat dinner later, you can go ahead and do so. And you can come back and just watch the video because it'll be uploaded for you to be able to rewatch whenever you want. If you're here on YouTube, you can also rewatch my live streams whenever you want. But this is a really long live stream because it started at like 3 o'clock. Because I could, and I did. So I've been live streaming for hours here on YouTube and here on TikTok as well. You can follow me in all these places, all these spaces. Do check me out in the other places, spaces. And I appreciate the comments, the likes, the shares, the follows, all of that stuff. I appreciate all of it. So thanks for being here and thanks for being part of it. I do appreciate the moderators too. Give a shout out to the moderators here on YouTube and on TikTok. There are no moderators here on Instagram. I don't even know if I can do that. I should, if I can. But the live stream experience is not embraced on Instagram as much as the other ones. You thought it was gone forever. I'm glad you found it too, Mojo. I'm glad you found it too. Everyone deserves to find things. So you thought your vape was gone and you found it. This is me interacting with all the different chats. There's a lot of things that are going on. That's why also sometimes I think to myself, when I do the live stream experience and I have 3 different cameras filming me, it makes it a lot harder for you to follow what's going on because I could be talking to the live chat in any of them. And I could also be talking to someone in my real presence. So it could get confusing, but it is fun to be doing it. So it's nice to be in these spaces and these places. Give me a follow if you want to give me a follow. Also check out the other videos that I got so you can continue to watch my live streams with more of an understanding of who I am, maybe, or maybe more of a like, you know what you're walking into type of feeling, because I am a character. I can be quite energetic. I do have fun doing this, and I do have fun hanging out with you, and I hope you're having fun hanging out with me. Not long at all. A couple minutes. Oh, thanks for asking on Instagram. The question was, how long does it take to set up all those cameras? That was from Ken Can Cook. And it only takes me a couple minutes because I just do my phones and I don't have any audio equipment or lighting equipment that I'm specifically using because my house is actually pretty well lit. So I kind of lucked out. But I'm eating dinner with you if you're eating dinner with me, and I'm providing you with a little bit of company. You're also providing me with company. How many phones do I have? Like 5. I've never traded in any of my phones. I've kept them all. I think the trade-in idea is stupid. You should just keep it. What if your phone breaks? You have a backup. That's something I used to freak out about when I was younger. Like, The iCloud thing and the syncing of contacts changed my life. I used to be real paranoid about losing my phone or breaking my phone or dropping it in water. Real protective about it. And now that everything just backs up in the cloud, if I was to lose one phone, I'd just activate one of my old phones to be my phone and bam, I'd be fine. Oh, that's nice, Sarah. How many? Sarah has 2 phones. And that's Sarah So Indian speaking on the TikTok live stream for the plug and one for the load. I don't really understand that, but I understand. But it seems like Sarah has made some people laugh. Maybe I should think more about it. But maybe I'm just not thinking right about it. I don't know. Regardless, I appreciate you guys hanging out and having fun in the chat and chatting with me and dropping bars. I muted you over there on on TikTok. Thanks for being here. Whether you're watching me on YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram, this live stream is actually coming to an end. I'm going to be eating the rest of this, and then we're going to be finishing the live stream experience. It was just eating with me. This is just an eat with me live stream. That's right. You're eating with me if you want to eat with me. It is fun to be here with you. It is an honor to provide this type of content. Man, this is just an eating live stream. So you can rewatch this live stream on Instagram whenever you want. You can rewatch the live stream here on YouTube as well. So you can eat with me at any time of the day. You can also watch me live stream on a regular basis because I live stream daily because I can, and there's really nothing preventing me from doing so. No, I pretty much am pretty comfortable in front of a camera. So if you want to watch just some guy doing just some things and just more of a reality TV type of feeling in a live stream, well, that's what's happening here. It's just reality TV of me mainly cooking and eating dinner. I'm having a great time doing it. And you could be having a great time with me too. Now, if you know me, that's great. But if you don't know me, this is the first time you're seeing me, give me that follow here on TikTok, here on YouTube, and here on Instagram. And if you're just tuning in, well, it's teriyaki chicken with some garlic. Okay. There's my sister texting me. Anyways, I can't use that phone. But this is some chicken with some garlic and some onion. It's delicious. Oh, very delicious indeed. Going to a concert tomorrow? Oh, that sounds nice. What concert are you going to? I hope you have fun at it. I think you might have already told people where you were going there, Danny DeVito. Thanks for saying I look very good today, S. I do appreciate it. It's nice to have you here on my live stream on TikTok. Hayden Clark, thanks for joining in. Crystal, nice to have you here as well. Whether you're watching me on Instagram, TikTok, or on YouTube, I'm live streaming to you on a regular basis. If you watch and normally tune in to my main account on TikTok, well, that TikTok account is temporarily restricted from live streaming for right now. So I'm not live streaming on that account, but I am live streaming on my Balavoon TikTok account. And I'm also live streaming here on Instagram and here on YouTube. It is fun to be here. It is fun to have you here. Jamie Lynn, nice to have you in the room as well. I can't believe you found me over here again. It is nice to be here with you. I do appreciate you jumping in and being part of the live stream experience. Fleshwater, Deftones at the forum. Oh, that sounds fun. Hey, Jamie Lynn, though, nice to see you jumping in on the TikTok live stream here on my Balavoon account. You normally watch me on my Benjamin account, so I'm happy you were able to still find me. It is fun to see that people are still able to cross over and end up watching me even though I'm not on the normal account that I'm normally on during my live streams. No. But I got a couple more bites. And then we're going to end this live stream. I need a water. Where did my water go? Oh, there it is. Yeah, whatever. I'm almost done eating anyways. I can drink water after the live stream. Because the live stream ain't going to last that much longer. Unfortunately, I'm going to be cutting the live stream, and you'll be able to watch me maybe later on tonight. Maybe just tomorrow. Probably just tomorrow. Regardless, I've been live streaming for quite a while today. It's been 219 minutes. If you've been watching me on YouTube this entire time, that's 219 minutes. Thank you for being here. TikTok, I've also been here for 219 minutes as well. It is great to be doing these live streams. I hope you guys do come back. I hope you give me that follow. I'm looking forward to the future of my online content, and I'm not sure what I'll be making more of, but I do enjoy live streaming myself, and I might make different types of videos other than the types of me just showing you what it looks like when I do things. Who knows? Regardless, keep following me, and let's see what other types of content I can create. Also, I'm always down to hear some feedback. I just ate my dinner. Hopefully you're done eating your dinner too. This was an eating dinner live stream here on Instagram. I do appreciate you being here and being part of the live stream experience. I'm going to systematically stop these live streams one at a time, but we're going to start over here with Instagram because I'm live streaming on 3 different platforms all at the same time. I have to stop them each one at a time. I can't stop them all at the same time, apparently. I got the cameras too spread out. Regardless, we're ending the live stream here on Instagram. We will be ending it shortly here on YouTube and on TikTok. But first, we'll end the Instagram live stream first. It was a lot of fun being here with you. I hope you enjoyed being here with me. Thanks again for watching me here on my live stream experience. In my kitchen, I ate dinner with you. You didn't get to watch me cook, but you can watch me cook that meal that I just ate on YouTube, where you can rewatch my live streams in their entirety from start to finish on a regular basis. I also live stream on YouTube daily. I don't live stream daily here on Instagram, but you'll be able to rewatch this live stream. That's right. You'll be able to watch this live stream again as many times as you want. You'll be able to eat dinner with me thousands of times over. You can also watch the other videos I posted as well and the other pictures I posted. Follow me here on Instagram and continue to be in the loop on what I'm doing. If you do want to watch me on YouTube, you just got to keep watching me here on YouTube, and you don't need to worry about anything because it happens here every day, daily live streams. Here on TikTok, it isn't daily live streams on this account mainly. It's just this week I'm live streaming here. But back to me wrapping out and signing out here on my Instagram live stream. It was great. I hope you enjoyed watching me. Thanks for jumping in and being part of it. I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. I hope you ate dinner with me. I had fun eating dinner with you, and I look forward to watching you, and if you make any videos of me eating with you here on YouTube or on Instagram or on TikTok. I've noticed there's corn in between my teeth right now, and it's really bothering me, but that's really not the point right now. No, it isn't the point. Regardless, these are live. These are live, unedited, raw live streams of me hanging out with you, and I have enjoyed being here with you, and I look forward to seeing you in future live streams, so give me that follow here on Instagram. Also, check me out on YouTube and on TikTok, where I'm live streaming daily. It has been a lot of fun, and I look forward to seeing you in the future live stream experience. But bye, everyone out there on Instagram, and I look forward to seeing you in the future. Ta-ta now. Enjoy yourself, and feel free to rewatch this whenever you want, or you can just watch me live on YouTube and on TikTok daily. Bye-bye now. Ta-ta. It was a lot of fun. Eat with me. Join me. I'm uploading it now. Eating dinner. Join me eating dinner. And now that's done. And that's sharing. All right, so we have that live stream now available for you to be able to rewatch on Instagram whenever you want. That's right. There's going to be an eating live stream for you to be able to rewatch at your convenience. I'm now ending the live stream here on YouTube and on TikTok. TikTok first, and then we'll end the live stream on YouTube. It has been a lot of fun hanging out with you. Or let's just do it the way I normally do it. We're going to end the live stream over here on YouTube, and then we're going to end the live stream on TikTok. Now, the live stream here on YouTube, thanks for watching. Do give me that follow here on YouTube. You can also check me out on TikTok and on Instagram. I look forward to seeing you in future live streams. Have a good rest of the day. I've enjoyed all you guys being here. It was hard for me to interact with the chat, but I do see that the chat was moderated pretty well by our moderators. Sarah So Indian was there, and so was Peaceful Kevin and Gabby. All those great people were here hanging out. We had great moderators that took care of the chat. Those great moderators, once again, are Gabby, Liz, Brandon, Peaceful Kevin, Sarah So Indian, Danita, Danny DeVito, Miranda, Rosanna, Miss Woods X, Noah, maybe a couple more. I might be forgetting some people, or I might be mentioning people that aren't moderators over here on YouTube. Regardless, goodbye, y'all, and I do appreciate seeing you, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow in my next live stream. So thanks again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. It was a lot of fun. I hope you had fun watching me talk.